Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Unicorn Overlord. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Welcome in Kieran, and Psycho Reaper, congratulations on being first. CB, welcome in. Manu, it's good to see you. Timbits, hello, hello. CB and Leon, hello. Ash, welcome in today. Angora, hello, hello. Hope you guys are all doing well. Before I forget, I need to summon Kirby and sleeveless redeem, because you guys redeemed that at the end of yesterday's stream, but we ended soon after. So, oh, and thank you for the stretch, Psycho Reaper, I appreciate it. So we are continuing our story here in Elheim. We just defeated Baltro and found out more about Alcina, and it looks like this is the final battle here. Now, I don't know if there's more battles beyond this. I'm going to assume probably yes. Hopefully it's not like Drakengard or Drakenhold, where when we finish this quest, there was like a battle down here that disappeared. But this one's still available. So hopefully there's still some battles left for us to do after we do this. Now, I realized before today's stream that I forgot to equip a shield on Magellan after I promoted him. So I equipped a shield on him now, so he should be good. And other than that, I haven't really done anything else. So I was also kind of thinking, now, if Alcina is the final boss of Elheim, and she has a special character class, it seems, that looks kind of like Berengaria's, and I think the class is called Dark Marcus. Berengaria was the boss of Drakenhold. So I think the boss of every country area is probably going to be a Dark Marcus or equivalent character class, and that Dark Marcus is just, even though it's a shared name among classes, it must be a unique class of sorts. Especially if you look at the box of Unicorn Overlord. On top you have a picture of Galerius, but then underneath him there's pictures of 4 people, all with very similarly colored outfits, 2 of which are Berengaria and Alcina. So I guess Berengaria, Alcina, and then the 2 other characters next to them must be the bosses of the respective countries. I think that's reasonable. I feel like discovering that takes away a little bit of the mystique of the surprise of who's going to be the boss of each country area, but I guess it makes sense. I guess it's just weird because Berengaria, even though she's really strong, it's hard to imagine that she's like on the same level as Alcina from a lore standpoint. Especially since Berengaria, I know she intended to betray the Empire, but I don't know, it just seems kind of weird. She might even be the only one that's playable out of those people of that class. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I just thought it was kind of weird because we met Berengaria right as we entered Drakenhold as well, and then she wasn't an enemy until Baltro got into her towards the end as well. So I don't know. I just think it's weird. I just thought I'd point that out. So our next fight is up here. The subterranean city of Quantapelt. Something is odd here, Yanisa. I'd expect enemies to bar the entrance, but there are none in sight. What fortune is this? I never dared dream you would return to us, Terras. You're unharmed, but how? We hid in the shadows of the city, bided our time until Zenoira's influence receded. And once their numbers began to dwindle, we struck from the darkness and recaptured it. You've done admirably. Not admirably enough, I fear. The soldiers who evaded our blades have gathered now at the Nasterian. Yet, as much as it hurts to say it, we're in no condition to fight. Do be careful if you wish to pursue them. The Witch's Word. I implore you, reclaim the Nasterian from those vile beasts. Tess, Rosalinda and Eltolinda are in your care. Do as you must to keep them from harm. Let's have a little preview of the map. Oh, hi. Alcina is a formidable sorceress indeed. Are you sure you're prepared to face her, Elaine? So they won't let me go that way. Okay, what's over here? Oh, okay. I can't go any further until I do this quest. I think we're ready, right? I haven't put in my newest party members, Galadimir and Ralinor. They both have supports with Ithilien, and Galadimir has supports with Linalagos. I like Linalagos and Ithiliens, so I'd like to see more of their supports, but I just don't think I could fit them all into one party. Especially if I put Galadimir into the... If I buy a 5th slot for the Elheim party and put Galadimir in, then I have 4 backliners and 1 frontliner. Not even a good frontliner, so... I feel like I'm gonna need to figure something out for them. The elves don't seem to like having frontliner friends. I mean, I guess Ralinor and Ithilien could hold the front, but I don't think they're very good at it. I guess we'll see. Yeah, she's a Dark Marcus. Although, over there it showed a generic picture of a Dark Marcus, and not specifically her, which is kind of interesting. Ooh, pretty.
We've scoured the city, Taras. All of her people are safe.
It would seem even the great Zenoiran army found themselves entangled in these labyrinthian tunnels.
Thank you both. It puts my heart at ease knowing our home is unharmed. It's funny. In this moment, I'm reminded of the day you two first swore the oath as my personal guard. Rylanor, as much as I'd like to claim the honor for myself, you were the first to see Thelion's potential for excellence.
Even amidst a golden generation such as ours, his star shone brighter than any other. It was obvious he would serve you well. With a bit of training, of course.
Yes. I remember when you first introduced him to me. The poor child was too nervous to even speak a word.
That was years ago, I'll have you note.
And now you stand a proud and mighty warrior. Rylanor's eye is keener than I give her credit for. But enough of the past. The Nasthirion awaits, and at its apex, Alcina. She is a sorceress mighty enough to see past the trickery of the Fae and slip into Elheim under her own power. You are not to drop your guards at any moment.
Yes, my lady.
We'll begin the preparations at once. Come, Ithilien.
I've never seen such an incredible city before. The Dark Elves call this place home, you say?
It is also the seat of my Eunice's power. Let it serve as the headquarters for this campaign as well.
I thank you, but do you harbor no reservations about letting foreigners walk its halls? Humans at that.
The Liberation has been most generous with its aid, and will be needing more still in the battle to come. But it's nearly upon us. Today, we defeat that wretched Alcina, and reclaim the Nasthirion in Elheim's name.
See, it sounds like we're going to be fighting underground, but I know that we're going to be fighting on the overworld, I assume. Like usual. Yeah, oh my gosh, she's so far away.
Madam Sorceress! The rebels march for our position!
Compose yourself, soldier. We've always known they would come, which is precisely why we've steeled ourselves for their arrival. This liberation will be no more once we're through with them. Now, take your stations. The time is nigh.
Yes, ma'am!
Our aim here is the sorceress Alcina, the very woman who seized my body and thrust all of Elheim into Zenora's palm. There's no knowing what manner of cruel trick she may employ in the battle ahead. Be on your guard, Elaine. Oh, and before we go, our allies at the subterranean city, they have chosen to march in the name of our mission. You're free to deploy units from there as well, if you ever feel so inclined. Is this just like the entire like rest of the map here? It really looks like it. Okay, so we start here. We have another base over here. There's a bunch of bases here. Why are there bases all the way up here? They feel like completely out of the way. I feel like we'll need to go that way anyways, but it's just kind of interesting. Because Alcina's over here. Unless she's gonna like jump around the map. So she has 2 Wyvern Riders and a Viking. She's a Dark Marquess. Maelstrom. Attack all enemies with magic. Passive curse. Oh, she has like shaman abilities as well. She can poison us. She can block attacks. And then she can buff her friends. Okay. Okay, who's coming at us first? We have some heavy soldiers. Oh, there's a catapult. That's not good. Flyers. So we need some magic to deal with the heavy soldiers.
As foreseen.
There's no support conversation or stage conversations, right?
What is it?
I'll need at least one fast flyer. Actually, no. I'll use Adel.
I'll ride any distance.
He needs to get to that catapult ASAP. While over here, we have a bunch of elven fencers and a ballista. Sorcerers. And then this is all thorns. Let's deploy some flyers over here.
I'll take wing. To the skies.
That should be good enough for now. I'll leave one VP just in case.
Time to go. I will.
Merely say the word.
Beeline for that
My steed is swifter than the wind.
catapult.
I stand ready. What would you have me do? I'm on my way.
I want to stay out of this ballista's range.
Nowhere is too far. Sir.
Would be smart to move.
Why is he running through the
Bear to be
thorns?
run through.
My strength is with you.
Oh, he made it there before. I forgot. Adel's so fast, he made it to the guards before Thelian.
We can do this. Victory is assured. We ride.
I shall ease your pain.
You're mine! Come here! This is for you!
Ow!
Never in doubt. I'm prepared for anything.
I want Athelion to get to this guy first.
No mercy! I won't lose! You're nothing! You'll never win!
Gotta get dark. Just in time.
No further!
In myself.
make a great team.
Okay, who needs XP? Between these two parties, I would say Celeste's group. Leia here is a little lower,
I
but
hope I can help. Understood. I stand ready. Understood. This should be quick.
I want to watch you squirm. Save one for you. In my sight. Just in.
look at how fast we are.
That's how it's done. I did it.
All that initiative.
What would you have me do? At your service.
Trying to decide who I want to go next.
Sir, I hope I can help. I'm on my way. You'll never— No mercy. This should face me and be cut down. Well met.
We'll take our time with this map because it looks like there's going to be a lot of units and a lot of XP to be had here.
Be shielded.
What?
Yeah? I could never— My training's paid off. What would you have me do? To the skies!
Oh, come on. The Griffin Riders are too fast.
Mercy. I won't lose. You're nothing. Be restored. Better keep this going. As expected of Cornian royalty. Dead and buried.
Okay, now they're both at 2 stamina. Let's regroup back here.
Understood.
I think these guys are starting to head towards us.
I'm not worried.
The catapult's about to strike again, so we gotta be careful with that.
This war has taken so many from us. Friends, family, countrymen. Should we fail them here, I shall never know peace when we meet amongst the stars. Remain in Elheim at your own peril.
Use it well.
Care to dance?
Oh yeah, magic damage.
This is just the beginning.
I'm pleased with this.
I'll cut them all down.
Merely say the word. I ride at once.
Judgment shall strike them.
Oh hi, you're coming for us.
I stand ready.
You have 2 fencers, 2 breakers.
Let's get going already.
I got you.
Yep.
You'll not be disappointed.
I'm gonna get Oakley's to go to the
I
catapult.
depart.
She'll leech the XP.
What is it? I'll handle it.
No running.
I'm coming for you! Gonna cut you down! I owe you. Don't get any idea.
Take it easy.
I mustn't grow complacent.
Pretty tough, huh?
There's just so many more enemies in the north. Why is the boss here in the south? I feel like there's a trap. Like if I come and kill her too quickly, then everything ends, right? So... But then this base isn't being guarded. So you know what? I bet I have to beat her here, and then she retreats and then appears over here. I almost guarantee that's what's gonna happen.
move. You got it.
One thrust of the lance is all.
have my sword.
Don't despair! We can do this!
Oh, bye, Adel.
Allow me.
Was never in doubt. How can I assist?
I don't want to use my Valor points so early in the match, so we'll heal him normally.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
How are we doing over here?
I've arrived.
Face me and my griffin's nervous.
Backing you up.
No mercy.
I'll help.
Thank goodness for magical assist.
Tis yours. Allow me to mend your wounds. Don't go down in the...
Onward!
Ow.
Don't go dying on me.
Still considered a win.
I stand ready. At your service. I hope I can help. Nowhere is too far. At once. I did it! Face me and be
Backing you up.
Don't go dying on...
I shall heal you. The wind is ours!
Ooh, nice.
I did it! 'Tis the fruit of my labor. Diligence pays dividends. My griffin needs a rest.
Yeah, let's take a rest.
At your service. I'll handle this.
Is she coming for me? I think she's coming for me.
What do you need?
Actually, no. I'll just deploy someone else if she comes at me.
I've arrived.
Ready to move.
I'll show you what I can do. I will.
What do you need? Heading there now.
Die.
My magic is yours.
Be still. Set loose.
Fairies of this land.
Healing you. A little ice for you. Be healed. Be still.
Not looking great.
My blade cuts all. What is it? I'll handle it.
Yeah, I think I'll deploy Lane from there. I only have... Okay, Bruno can defend the base in case something happens. I could try to take these watchtowers while I'm here, but I gotta watch out for all these ballistas. There's so many of them. This one I can kind of just steer clear of.
Order
More
must
flyers.
be preserved.
Over here.
I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight.
Maybe I'll wait for this guy to come at us first. See, this is deadly. It's like ballista, watchtower, watchtower, ballista. Oh, I should use a Griffin Paul, that's why. Take care of them after.
What's next?
My blade will author your demise.
Together!
I beg you!
None can defeat me.
It shouldn't come as a surprise.
I need to rest.
Ready to move. Yep.
Time to go.
Alright, I missed this guy. The catapult.
Hold on.
Requesting further
You'll
command.
not be disappointed.
I don't think I can hit them. Oh, I can hit this ballista though. We'll try.
Prepared for anything. Consider it done.
I think we should race in. Okay, this guy's not even coming for us.
Nowhere is too far. I can do
Immense
this!
power.
Your orders? It shall be done.
At your service. Understood. I hope I can help. I'm on my way.
If we get hit too much before we hit the ballista, we'll just heal.
What next, Your Highness? Prepare to be run through.
You're done for.
Take strength.
Take strength. Behind you.
Don't go dying on me.
Reloading.
Get him, Liza. Ooh, yes. Oh, Gloucester.
Just relax.
Okay, we're fine, we're fine.
Almost isn't fair, you know? Wasn't even worried. I got you.
We need to stand near
How
Oakley's.
can I assist?
She's not gonna be able to fight that guy on her
Steed
own.
is swifter than the wind.
Only willpower.
No running.
One thrust of
I mustn't.
Try and make this fun, yeah?
Allow me to mend your wounds.
Don't get any ideas.
Little.
They're so dodgy.
You asked for it.
Ooh, good job, Gloucester.
Not gonna miss.
It's a good thing I left him at low HP.
You good?
You see that? Ha!
Ready to move.
This is the place. No mercy. Fight. Huh? Onward! Be shielded. Better keep this go- Higher still. It seems you've misjudged me. Nowhere is too far. Sir, at your service.
We have to race at that ballista. They've already taken one hit, but it's fine.
Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
Face your demise.
It's not personal.
Get him, Aramis. Yeah.
To the offensive.
I should promote Leia if she's gonna be like that.
Not seed.
Ooh. Okay, we're good.
Learn your limits. My wyvern and I soar as one.
All for the sake of my healing.
I've yet a long way to climb.
I shall surpass Ludwig yet.
It was never in doubt. I rise to any challenge. Very well.
I'll handle this. To the skies!
Order complete.
Oh, Elise got knocked back.
Come then.
Ooh. Swordmasters are great at hitting those enemies that dodge all the time. Very satisfying.
Impressive.
You won't live!
I'll heal you.
Defeat is not an option. To the next.
I found something!
Oh, I didn't even realize there was a sparkly thing there.
Your orders? It shall be done.
You're nothing.
Take quite a bit of damage from this. It'll be worth it. I think Fran might go down. Oh.
Well met.
Ooh. I think Virginia's tanky.
I shall heal you. Victory is ours. My body aches. Understood. I'm uneasy about this.
How are we doing over here? Still waiting for an
What
Oakleys.
do you need? Yep.
Merely say the word. I ride at once.
This is our last base before Alcina.
The day will be ours.
Barely any effort.
For the liberation! I'll take it off your hands.
What
What'd you
next,
have
Your
me do?
Highness?
Nowhere is too far. At once.
What's next?
If you want me, then have me.
They're all weak from the ballista. Nice. Although Hilda and Fran's units don't really need assistance, so it feels like a waste of XP. That's fine. We're going for tactics here. Only Oakleys' group needs XP, really.
You were little match. It was never in doubt. I rise to any challenge. Very well.
Done.
Let's fire at the garrison.
Where should I go next?
We'll get Oakleys to just pick off these guys. She's gonna send out more reinforcements, but that's fine.
It appears I've still room to grow.
I move forward in the light of the divine.
As decreed by the Father himself.
Gotta keep getting stronger.
Your orders?
I'll handle this. Understood.
I rise to it shall be done.
I stand ready.
Ready to move. You got it.
The time is at hand. To me.
How can I assist? My steed is
I'll
swifter
show
than the
you
wind.
what I can do. I will.
I believe I've arrived.
Order complete.
Let's see just how strong I can get. This is the place.
Got more
at
for
your
me.
service.
pick off all these faraway enemies.
Here we are.
It seems you've misjudged me.
They're actually going through the thorns.
All to protect my home.
These blisses are great.
I stand ready. Nowhere is too far.
I blossom ever brighter.
This ballista is too powerful.
I hope I can help. To the sky!
Your orders? A brisk flight.
As long as we don't get, like, surprise ambush.
You'll not be disappointed.
Oh, I didn't even realize these guys got hit.
Shall I push onward, or make my retreat? This doesn't bode well.
Wait, Adel's, like, hanging on by, like, 2 HP.
I ride it
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were in range. Oh, no, he wasn't in range, but Albin pushed him, I bet. I gotta heal him at least once. I know the campfire will heal, but I can't risk it.
I needed that.
I got you. Yep.
What next, Your
I'm
Highness?
here.
You guys move back, like, just a smidge.
You got it.
Just a tiny bit.
I stand
You can also
ready.
disembark.
I arrived.
May the Father watch
Well, he's
over
not dead yet.
us.
Die.
Or was he?
Come then.
No running.
I'm not worried.
Use it well.
Spirits!
I'll carve the
Be healed!
My blade cuts all. Easy enough.
Oh, I did kill him. Okay, sweet.
What is it?
I'm prepared for anything. Consider it done. How can I assist?
I don't want him walking through the thorns.
I ride it once.
Got more for me.
March.
Heading there now.
I'll handle this.
Allow me.
I hope I can help. Understood.
Your orders?
At your service. Nowhere is too far.
I was gonna claim that watchtower, but I figured
Sir.
I might as well go this way. I can claim this base, then I can start sending out people this way. These 3 flyers are doing a really good job of clearing out this side of the map, though, by themselves.
I'll
You're
show
not
you
moving.
what I can do. All right then.
Order complete. I'm prepared for anything. Consider it done.
Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies.
I'm gonna get Oakleys to try to get some XP.
A simple matter.
This should be quick. No mercy. Be restored.
Like, this unit's really strong because of Nina. She breaks the armor for them, and Virginia. While Celeste's group is more like picking off archers, or picking off mages, because she has double archer.
I did it! It seems you've misjudged me. I stand ready. Understood. I'll handle this. I'm on my way. In the name of the liberation. Nowhere is too far. Sir.
You could
What's next?
At your service.
you could just go straight for the base, actually.
At once.
What now?
Ready to move. Yep.
Waiting for Oakley's to get there.
I've arrived.
I won't lose!
You blind. Save one for you.
I can help. Yeah!
Ow.
I can...
No, no.
I hope I can help.
I rise to any challenge. It shall be done.
Good.
You'll never win.
Gonna get there.
Forgive me. Good, Griffin.
Keep getting sharper.
My Griffin will get a treat for this. I'll handle this. To the skies.
Come on, Oakley's, we're just waiting for you.
This land is ours.
I've arrived.
Got more for me?
I'll take it off your hands. I stand ready. An
A
offering
great
to the
boon
heavens.
for the liberation.
Witness the might of an angel. I'll never hold myself back.
There we go.
The path is set.
I stand ready.
You can't shoot at anyone else.
You'll not be disappointed. Your will shall be done.
Wait, where did you guys come from? Are you trying to go for the ballista?
Allow me. A brisk
Fat
flight.
chance.
I stand ready.
Sir, I hope I can help. Understood.
What
Oh, she is
next,
going for the
Your Highness?
ballista. Oh no, she's going for the base.
Yes, I'll take it.
I'll just head you off. Who's gonna be good against you guys? Berengaria?
Let me at him. Need something? Sure, sure.
I rise to any challenge. Very well.
I'm surprised I said that this route would be shorter because we've been waiting for Oakley's to get into all the catapults. These three are just taking out this side of the map by themselves at the same pace.
What now?
Where
I've
should
arrived.
I go next?
You don't stand a chance.
Let's have some fun.
Ha! Yeah!
Wandering darkness.
Not finished yet.
Your strength!
Not a chance.
I'm done with you.
You're mine.
Incredible at it.
Lay it out.
Thought you could beat me? Enjoy that. I'm up. Easy. Hey,
I believe
I'm
I've
here.
arrived. A brisk flight.
Head them off there.
Witness the might of an angel. I
hang
take
back
to
for a
the
bit.
skies.
I'll handle it.
What's up next?
Order complete.
Stop
I've
walking
arrived.
through the thorns.
Got more for me?
I ride at once.
Barely
I'm
an
here.
effort.
I've arrived.
Now then.
This
Hey,
is the place.
I'm here.
Huh, so you've arrived at last. And you were kind enough to bring my vessel in the ring as well. Come then, I'll return the favor with the sting of my magic.
How can I assist?
What do you need?
We march.
Time to go.
Ready to move. You got it.
Onward.
Merely say the word. My steed is swifter than the wind.
The time is at hand.
What is it? All right then.
Do your worst.
You face...
You're done for.
My strength is with you.
You okay? I've got you!
Sorry about this. Stay right there.
I can help! I'm coming for you!
Take it easy.
Pretty tough, huh?
We
Goes
march.
to Valorous Order.
Stronger than
Fine
ever.
choice.
Well, she's not even going for these.
Nowhere is too far.
What would you have me do?
Allow me. Very well.
I'll handle this. I'm on my way.
At your service.
I'm not even sure if we'll make it
At
here in time,
once.
but that's okay. Okay, who wants to take on the boss?
The time is at hand.
Well, you do like nothing to the
I'll
boss.
show you what I can do.
You do quite a bit of damage to the boss. You
I'll
can
handle it.
fight.
We march.
How can I assist?
I got you.
Albin can kill, but actually,
stand
let's see if
ready.
Oakley's can kill Steel.
Your will shall be done.
What next,
arrived.
Your Highness?
I did it.
Die.
Sorry to disturb you. Come then, if you dare. I'll bury you and that cursed ring alike.
Elheim's peace shall sprout from your grave. You have quite the way with magic, I'll grant you that. But will it work on me, I wonder?
We'll find out in a moment, Elf. You think you can win?
Together.
No? Enough, men.
Care to dance?
Be calm.
It's actually a pretty good matchup because we remove all her debuffs with our Elven Archer and Fencer.
I'll restore you.
Let me heal you. Cheer up.
Impudent worm.
You'll freeze.
Behold the might of war.
That must have hurt.
Strike them down!
Be still.
None can defeat me!
She's like, ugh.
Time to go.
You'll not be disappointed.
Ooh, Oakley's can kill.
I depart.
Okay, and then I'm gonna buff her XP with Elaine.
My eternal gratitude.
I wonder if I can get here in time. Ooh, yes.
Come then.
This should be quick. Face me and be cut down.
See, the combat forecast was completely
If you
different. It said
want
that Hilda
me,
could
then
kill these
have me.
guys.
This should
And
be
now it's
doing
not.
nothing. Huh? The wind is ours.
It's up to you.
My training's paid off.
I hope I can help.
I rise to any a brisk flight.
Blasphemous fool.
You have my sword.
See, using the magic assist
My strength
makes me
is
take
with
more damage.
Welcome. Kneel. Rot from within.
I was worried there.
Enough meddling.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Her animation looks so funny. Wait, does she die of fire? She dies. She dies from burn.
I've not reached my ceiling yet.
That was really funny looking animation.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
For someone who like talked so big and was so intimidating, and she looks so silly.
Greater strength to keep Sharon safe.
I think it's still so funny how she has like a giant ass mace when she used to just be like a sorceress who used like attacks like Yana.
Have I always held such potential?
Tougher than you look, I see. She's gonna retreat to the northern base, isn't she? But I fear it's not enough. Aha! Wait, no, she took over the base I already took! That's no fair, she already took over the base I already took. With the tower's magic, I'm able to heal any wound you dare inflict upon me. Now then, this will make a fine backdrop for our next battle. Come and catch me if you can. I knew it, I called it! And yet...
An offering to the heavens.
Well, now I have to send everyone... Now I have to send everyone here.
To me.
I thought that she was going to... I didn't think she would go here. I thought she would just go straight to here. Well, we're still not halfway done the battle. We still have half the time, so... At least she didn't come with, like, a bunch of reinforcements.
Come then!
To the offensive!
Set ablaze!
I'll heal you.
Learn your limits! Reason rules the day. Allow me.
What would you have me do? I hope I can help. To the sky!
Your orders? It shall be done. Face your demise!
You'll never win.
I wanna watch you squirm.
Just in case.
In my sight.
No further!
Save
We make a great team. In perfect sync. I'll handle this. I'm on my way.
I rise very well.
Nowhere is too far, sir.
Yeah?
Tis ours now. We march. Take
Everyone withdraw.
I take to the
Merely
skies.
say the word. I ride at once.
You guys need a resurrection. Well, we'll do that after.
I will.
Ready to move.
I'll show you what I can do. All right then.
What do you need? Yep.
For the liberation!
To the stables.
Requesting
here.
further command.
Withdrawing for the moment.
Heading off then.
See you later.
She will withdraw
hope
one of
I
our
can help.
griffins.
Dismounting for now.
Just so that she can buff these guys.
I'm up.
The day will be ours.
We won't take
Need
everyone,
something?
I say as I bring out everyone.
Let's get going already.
I wonder if I can get
I'm up. Need something?
Ocleus to kill Steel again.
Judgment shall strike them.
Then again, I don't really need to rush. She's about to heal herself, but she's not about to send out reinforcements.
Yeah?
So I don't necessarily need to do a Griffin call.
As foreseen.
That's closer than I would like. I stand ready.
What is it?
These damn thorns, though, I need to make sure I watch out for them. Actually, you know what? You could just withdraw. Actually, you know what? I'll take you anyways. Actually, no. I'll just withdraw. All's clear over there. Actually, you guys can just withdraw.
Allow me. It shall be done.
Heading back.
Heading to ground.
Watches them walk through the freaking thorns again.
I've arrived.
When will you guys learn?
For me.
Onward.
Each of your victories is as meaningless as the last. As long as I draw magic from the Tower of Thorns, every battle will undoubtedly reach the same futile conclusion.
Good.
Would you guys stop running through the thorns?
I'll show you what I can do.
You'll not be disappointed.
My thanks.
I stand ready.
Glad I got backup. I got you.
What is it?
She's stronger than before.
Witness the might of an angel.
No stopping now. Time to go.
We march.
That's
We
it.
shall succeed. I swear it.
What is it? I'll handle it.
Ready to move. Yep.
You'll not be disappointed. I depart.
The time is at hand. To me. Now then.
Hey, I'm here.
My blade will author your demise.
How long can you sustain this little charade?
How long can you sustain this?
Steady now.
My magic is yours.
Nope.
Actually, Berengaria would be good against her. Because she would take out her entire front row's damage immunity in one hit.
Soul of the earth.
Oh, she's a thief this time.
Care for some poison?
Be cleansed.
Be healed.
Be cleansed.
Let me heal you.
This'll be cold.
Drown.
Cheer up.
Fairies of this land. This is just
Oh, he was about to like...
beginning.
He was about to die from fire.
I'll show you what I can do.
We march.
I got you.
Alvin could kill Steel, but
Witness the might of an angel.
Time to go.
I think I'll just get Athelion to keep doing damage.
All right then.
Can you stop walking through the thorns, though, man?
Die.
Welcome.
I also want more support conversations between all the elves, so that's why I'm making them battle more.
No further.
Spirits.
Rot from within.
Be cleansed.
Be healed.
That must have hurt.
You have my aid.
By my spear.
A little ice for
Let me heal
Kill
you.
the freaking Dark Knight.
healing you.
On your flesh!
There we go.
Dead.
None can defeat me!
You'll not be disappointed.
Hooklee's time to kill Steel.
I take to the skies.
Time is at hand.
Oh, I don't want to give a royal order. That costs 2 valor.
What is it?
Any who bar my path must.
You have my sword.
Steady now. Me. No further.
I think the most damage she takes is from the burn. She doesn't actually take much damage from her actual The actual attacks we're doing?
Drown.
Faster than the wind. Momentum is with us.
I move forward in the light of the divine.
As decreed by the Father himself.
Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
Ugh, I'll not cede yet. Well, you asked her. Why are you going back there? I thought you were gonna go north. You understand now? This persistence will only delay your eventual demise. Damn it, we could barely even lay a finger on her. If we don't do something quick, this fight's as good as lost. Have you noticed anything about Alcina's movements, Elaine? Oh, I need to have people standing on all the gates when I kill her. It seems she's only traveling to the gates leading to the Tower of Thorns. She said it herself. The tower's magic is what lets her heal. And our focus ought to lie not with Alcina, but with the gate she's likely to travel toward. That would be the eastern gate here, and the northern gate here. If we claim them both, she'll have nowhere left to run. Precisely. Turn your attention to the gates before going after Alcina.
I'll never hold myself back.
Order must be preserved. Your orders?
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I should have had someone standing on it, really.
What do you need?
Well, okay.
I stand ready.
Well, at least you can finish kill stealing everyone's stuff.
I depart.
Ready to
And you
move.
can just stand here.
The path is set for the liberation. We march. Just a moment.
Time to go. I'll handle it.
I got you. You got it.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
At least there's a base just here. We have to walk all the way around, though. At least she's not sending out reinforcements. She's just healing herself passively. Oh, great. She has 2 sword fighters and a sorcerer here. Oh, but she's at half HP now. Or less than half. Stop walking through the thorns! Why are my units so dumb?
See you later.
I don't have to control every single little thing they do.
The day will be ours.
I wish I had a campfire nearby, though.
As foreseen.
I think I can kill her with just these 3.
Let's get going already.
Maybe I'll take... To be safe, I'll take Adel and Bruno.
I'll ride any distance.
Actually, no, I'll leave Bruno.
My steed is swifter than the wind.
There is time yet to claim victory.
I ride at once.
The time is at hand. To me.
Order complete.
Come on,
I'll show you
slowpokes.
what I can do. All right then.
What do you need? Yep.
How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the wind.
The path is set.
How long must we continue this little charade, You must be growing so very bored with this. Why don't I put you out of your misery instead?
Merely say
By
the
standing
word.
here and doing nothing while I wait for you to
Time is
come.
at hand. To me.
I've arrived.
This land belongs to us.
Now how can I assist?
What's next?
Here
I
we
got
are.
you.
Time to go. I will.
Ready to move. You got it. Hey,
What
I'm
is it?
here.
Move one by one, everyone.
All right then.
I got you. Yep.
I've arrived.
We march.
Much
The rest is on
appreciated.
me. I'll show you what I can do.
What do you need?
Alvin could just kill her in one go. These guys are 23 and 22. You guys are only 22 now, so you can get the kill.
Heading there now.
He's gonna walk through the thorns, though. Idiot. Albin, please.
No running.
My strength is with you.
Ooh, I don't even need to heal.
Sister, it appears I've underestimated you. But I'll do so no longer. Our duel draws to a close, and only I shall emerge alive.
Those sword fighters look like Adol. You can't tell with their hats on.
Don't get any ideas, little.
Kneel.
Behind you.
No
Ooh,
Just relax.
this party's really good. I mean, they're all promoted.
You see that?
You see that, Magellan?
I could just farm her for XP if I really wanted, right? Just block off one gate, have people waiting outside the other two, and just farm her ping pong back and forth.
In his royal name.
If I had enough time and stamina.
Wait till I tell Liza about this.
Never doubt a desert kid.
Resist as much as you want. It won't change anything. The gate! But how? Oh, I can't stay here with all these heavy wounds. Running to the tower now, huh? Lady doesn't know when she's lost. Let us give pursuit, Elaine.
Wasn't even worried.
That's as far as I go.
And I got an extra carnelian pendant. I better get a lot of stuff for this. It's not as many honors as I thought I would get.
Your treachery ends here, Alcina. Tell me, Master, why have you aligned yourself with Zenoira?
I doubt you'll believe what I have to say. I used to wield my magics for Cornea, same as you. And in her time of need, I rushed to Elenia's aid. I could do no different for His Majesty's daughter. But everything changed when I witnessed the magic they bore. The power to restore the dead. You see, all that I did was for King Gerard. Leave our pursuers to me, my liege. As long as you live on, that is enough.
Nonsense! I refuse to flee if it means renouncing you in the process. Watch out!
Ah! Gerard!
Is that how Gerard died?
Pay for that!
Some random archer?
Poison!
Poison?
Such dire tragedy, leaving his young Elenia alone in this world.
Oh right, because he went off on like a journey around the world, sneaking away, and he was gonna blame it on her. So it makes her look even worse.
I never expected the sacred blade of Cornea to fall so pitifully.
The prior king and his wife are furious from what I've heard.
That witch always was His Majesty's favorite. It's the only reason she kept her job. But there are countless others ready to rise from academies and take her place.
I doubt she'll have a single friend in this world ere long.
And so, I intended to use Zenoira's magic to impart his soul into Elaine's body. I even kept Galerius far from Palavian shores in order to see His Majesty's vessel live on. All of it. For him.
Okay, so that explains why they didn't attack Palavia, because Palavia was safe for like 10 years, and it was like, but why? It's like the only part in the whole world that was safe.
You can't really believe he'd be happy, being revived under such circumstances.
No, it was a fool's errand, as you say. But I would bear even the harshest reprimand if it meant hearing his voice just one more time.
Well, you're in luck, Alcina. Elaine sounds and looks exactly like his dad.
To speak with him again, even for a moment.
Rest well, Master.
Oh, I thought Elaine was gonna talk to her one last time before she died, to like make her feel even a little bit better, or make her like reflect upon her sins. He didn't even get the chance. He just stood there and shook his head. The last thing that she hears before she dies would be Elaine's voice, which sounds like Gerard, but nope. That's what she gets for being a villain. That was actually a cool fight. Like the mechanics of the fight, I kind of like it, and I like that me running around and claiming the other bases wasn't for naught. Thanks for the stretch, Kieran.
Prince Elaine, I must thank you on behalf of the entire elven race. Had you and your company not come to these lands, we would surely be languishing beneath Zenoira's iron fist even now.
The war we fight is not for Cornea alone, and victory is but a distant dream until all who suffer under Zenoira's tyranny rise in song as one. Yet even were that not the case, we would come to your defense every time. Elaine. Ah, yes. Have you found any texts bearing mention of the Ring of the Unicorn?
We have. However, allow me. The room that housed them was ransacked, set ablaze by the look of it. The ancient tomes were badly burned. But be at ease. The passages we need were still legible. The Ring of the Unicorn will be restored to its true strength only once the Rite of Covenant has been performed.
The Rite of Covenant, you say? Wonder what covenant that could mean.
And is this rite described anywhere?
Yes, it's called marriage.
It is. According to the texts, all you have to do is go to the altar and offer up the Ring of the Maiden to a chosen companion.
I was right!
Not sure that's a ring we've got.
And by the way, yeah, Lexa's here too. Hint hint. Not Scarlet, no Scarlet in sight. Actually, now that I think of it, Scarlet hasn't really been appearing in the story cutscenes. Probably because it is possible to not rescue her.
Indeed. It is a treasure passed down through generations by the Turenos of Elheim. And now, I'd like you to have it.
Are you certain you wish to part with such a precious artifact?
Beyond certain. This ring is the only chance we have of stopping Galerius. It wouldn't do to keep that to ourselves, now would it?
Huh. Guess that's everything. All we gotta do now is head to that altar and have ourselves a ritual.
Yes, but its location is sadly lost to us. Trapped behind burnt words and cindered pages.
So, like, is marriage required to beat this game? Like, I can't just have a save file where I haven't married anyone, so I can just watch all the marriage options in one, like, separate save file?
Of course it is. Should have known it wouldn't be easy.
Wait, no, but I don't think that's possible, because there's still characters we haven't recruited yet from the other countries. So there's no way they would force us to have marriage now, because then it would shaft all the characters later in the game, right? This isn't Fire Emblem Awakening with Chrom.
Not like we've got a choice, though. Come on, Elaine. Let's get to hunting.
Hold just a moment. We wish to accompany you and join the battle for a free Thevrith. In truth, we owe you an immeasurable debt after everything you've done for our people. And while this can't truly be considered fair repayment, I ask that you let us aid you as best we can.
Yes, I've dumped so much XP into you that you better come with me.
Elheim will never be safe as long as Zenoira exists. We know that all too well now. 10 years ago, we turned a blind eye to their designs in order to preserve our peace. And that very peace was the price we paid. We won't make that mistake again. Not this time.
With resolve that strong, we would be mad to refuse. You're always welcome amongst our ranks. Glad to make it official. Now come on, we've got places to be.
Lead the way, Lex.
Is something the matter?
I look forward to our time together, Prince.
Why did she stay behind to say that? Give him that sultry look. Look at all the land we got! That's literally the rest of the continent. Oh my gosh. I got a charm of land and sea. Ooh, they gave me a free Idealist hand mirror. The game had to remind me of all the busty elf babes in my area. I got the Ring of the Maiden. It does nothing. It's great we got our hands on the Ring of the Maiden and all, but what are we gonna do with it? Not even Altalinda knows where we're gonna go next. The altar of the Unicorn and Maiden is out there somewhere, Lex. It's only a matter of time until we find it. Ah, could it truly be that simple? Scarlet? Do you recall the altar in the forest in Polevia? The one near the cathedral? How could I forget? We used to play hide and seek there as children. Well, I was responsible for keeping it clean, and it now occurs to me that it might just be the place we're looking for. That would be some coincidence. Not like we got any other leads, though. So come on, Polevia's waiting for us. Wait, I actually have to go there? I thought can I hold off on the marriage?
To reclaim some key positions in Elheim, and drive Zenoira out of the region almost entirely.
I mean, okay, the only countries left are the country of the Beastmen and the country of the Angels. Does that mean Elaine's not allowed to marry Beastmen or Angels? Unless it's Oakley's. That's some discrimination right there.
We're making some good progress here. Let's keep it up.
Indeed. Now, this is the state of Fevrith at present.
Where to next, then?
Oh, thank you for the fun frog back, Leon. Instead of ears, frogs have tympanums. So, tympanum is kind of like your eardrum. If a frog's tympanum is larger than the frog's eye, it's a male frog. If it's smaller, it's a female frog. That's one way you can tell them apart. Thanks for the fun frog fact.
What of Bastorius to the north?
Okay, good. We get to go to Bastorius. Okay, so we can hold off on the marriage.
Compared to the other nations of Fevrith, we know little about their current standing. We may assume Zenoira has a stranglehold on the region, yet it will be difficult to gauge how tight until we set foot there ourselves.
Oh yeah, and here, like I mentioned before, see Drakkenhold in the cutscenes maps, it says Drakengard instead, because they forgot to change it from the Japanese version, where it's called Drakengard, but in the English version they changed it to Drakkenhold, to not interfere with the name Drakengard, which is the video game series, because in Japanese, Drakengard is called Dragon Dragoon instead. And that's why I keep getting confused about whether it's Drakengard or Drakkenhold.
If you would make for their snowbound land, we must head north, past the walled city of Euquit.
Okay, sweet. We have both of the main quests simultaneously. I'm not forced to go marry now. The Tales of Destiny 2 / Tales of Eternia confusion effect? Exactly! Or like Final Fantasy 4 and Final Fantasy 2. I wanna see what new equipment I got. So I got that new pendant. I got a new Carnelian pendant, which is good. Did the other pendant I get, is that just a key item? Or does it actually do something? Here, Charm of Land and Sea. Max HP plus 10, physical attack plus 4. Wait, that's all it does? Oh, this one does magic attack. That's less exciting than I thought. Kiro prolonging marriage until the final stream. You gotta have that save file where you have everyone ready to marry you, so you can look at whoever you want to marry at the same time. I want to look at the class registry. Yeah, so there's a Dark Marcus here. Wait, there's generic Dark Marcuses. Look, there's a question mark, question mark, question mark. So this is Berengaria's version with the axe. And then this is Alcina's version. Look at... I just want to see her funny faces, because for some reason she has really funny looking faces for an intimidating opponent.
Oh.
Like, she looked like this for half the battle. Like, her face looks so, like... Look at those heels! Time skip Edelgard. Like, look at her back arch. That's so bad for your back.
Yeah.
Oh, she just lies there until I select something different. That's actually pretty funny. Showing the booty to the enemy. Priorities, right? You know what? Actually, I'll station Rosalinda here. Good, I don't have to do deliveries here.
We don't get many customers here. Please, have a look around.
Wind Scepter. Attack 3 enemies with magic. Plus 50 potency versus flying. Wait, this is a different shopkeeper. Because it's a dark elf. Dusk Robes. Activates after using an active skill. Grants the user 20% magic attack. Grants the user plus 1 AP at night. Ooh, Lapis Pendant, always very useful.
Good choice.
I won't buy the Dove Plume yet, but I know it's a good item.
Stay safe up there.
Human customers down here? Odd. I mean, welcome in.
Oh, she sells Liquid Fortune. Nice. Okay, I will save my money for now.
Leaving already? Hope to see you again soon.
Do I have any reports? I didn't get any reports during that fight? Are you serious? I did so much fighting. Maybe we should have some celebratory tavern meals. Are you at the Liberation, sir? All the soldiers won't stop talking about you. In a good way, that is. Prince Elaine, do what you must to ensure no harm comes to Arturanos. When next you return to Elheim, the land will be returned to its former glory, I swear it. The tavern in Palinspelt has better food than you could ever imagine. My parents would always take me there whenever we had something to celebrate. I never thought such a day would come, but we owe our freedom to you humans. We're truly grateful, all of us. Anything's possible, so long as we walk beneath the boughs of Ervalda. Te Rosalinda may act brave, but she hides a great deal of suffering beneath that mask, I'm certain of it. I fear she blames herself for all the blood that's been shed in our lands. I'm grateful you drove off those horrible Zenoiran soldiers. Of course I am. But a word of warning, don't even think about turning around and claiming our town like they did. I can't get to those thorns. Oh, here we go. How do I get to these ones? Oh, there's a path around, okay. Oh, wait, this is a different NPC. We haven't seen this one before. The Nasheri was built in an age long past, a distant time even for us elves. That foul necromancer. Though I had no choice but to flee at the time, I vowed to keep our land safe from this day onward. I was devastated to learn that many of the ancient texts stored in the Nastirian have now been lost to us. My failure in stopping the enemy from claiming the tower brings me great shame indeed. Wait, there's still enemies down there. Okay, so there's more to do. Good. I'm stuck. Those soldiers aren't coming back, right? It'll feel nice to play outside again. Humans, huh? Te Rosalinda has commanded us to leave you be. But make no mistake, if you seek to abuse us as Zenoira did, you'll answer for it in blood. We can finally play by the lake again, now that all the bad men are gone. Is it true that Zenoiran oppression runs rampant even beyond the bounds of Elheim? And to think we were once content to remain ignorant of the wider world? The distrust and hatred our race feels towards you stems from more than just Zenoira's invasion of our homeland. No, humans like you have chosen to sow the seeds of war time and again over the passing centuries. It would almost be impressive if it wasn't so upsetting. Wait, I can station a guard here too, sweet.
Human customers down leaving all.
Wait, I could buy scented soap.
Human customers down here.
Soap with a faint.
I mean, welcome in.
Soap with a faint herbal aroma, perfect for sensitive skin. Oh, that's great for me. An excellent gift for one attuned to their appearance. I have sensitive skin.
Leaving already.
We don't get many customers here. Please, have a look around.
Initiative +3. Evade a single hit. Grants the user plus 20% physical attack. Oh, that's pretty useful. Oh, but it uses PP, okay.
Good
I'll take
choice.
One. These ones all give max PP +1, but HP -15.
Stay.
I'll preserve the peace of this town myself.
So much land to explore. You've done us a great service, Cordian Prince. 'Tis an act of goodwill I'll remember for the rest of my days. Allow me to thank you, young humans, for ridding our home of Zenoiran influence. Oh, and you could leave the Forest of Thorns to us now. Never again will an enemy of Elheim grace these shores. I finally have enough to promote Adel and Clive, so let's do that. It's a shame the Great Knight outfit doesn't look as good as the Knight outfit. Not that the Knight outfit looks fantastic, but...
I'm even better than Clive now.
I like how the Great Knight here, the horse stands at a little bit more of an angle, so they take up less horizontal space. It's just a random little detail.
I'll not let this go to waste.
So I have 29 honors. I could promote like another foot soldier. Actually, I can only really do like Colm. I think I'm gonna start saving up for more squads. The healers I can kind of leave for later, and most of the other characters I haven't promoted are the ones that I'll probably keep a few of them around, but I'm not sure if I'll keep them in the long term. As you begin to face enemies with stronger attacks, you mustn't neglect your own defenses. Yet in your time of need, a sainted knight such as myself can shield your allies from enemy magics. Watch how our row barrier skill provides only the utmost protection. I can't kill you right now. It's kind of funny, they're like, we can protect you from magic attacks, yet my magic unit is the one that does the most damage here. Yeah, I'll be back for you. I admit, I once believed humans were nothing more than vile, heartless creatures, but your actions here have convinced me to re-examine my prejudice. Perhaps I had the wrong of it. Clearly the few humans I'd seen before were not representative of your kind as a whole. After being saved from battle by a band of elves, I fell deeply in love with one of my rescuers. When I finally told him how I felt, I learned he was 2 centuries old. It was a surprise, of course, but it doesn't really change much. The heart wants what the heart wants, after all. You go, girl. How do I get there? Wait here a moment. I'll see if there's any star iron left within. Here's what I managed to find, Elaine. Walk all the way back. Actually, I keep forgetting. I need to change this in my settings. There's like a setting for auto sprint on the world map instead of holding... I have to hold down B normally. There we go. Why is that even turned off to begin with? Unfortunately, this one doesn't appear to be responding. The Cerberus, The journal notes this as the second location in the sequence. It would seem we've made a mistake somewhere. Come, Elaine, let's begin the process anew. Oh, we found all the things now, right? This one. Fairy, Cerberus, Spectre, Golem. Fairy, Cerberus, Spectre. Oh, I haven't found the fairy one yet? Oh, okay. It must be like here. Hey Aru, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. No, I went to the wrong town. Actually, I need to see if I can finish deliveries. We'll never forget this kindness, brave heroes of the liberation. Station a guard. Let's find someone who's in Cornea.
As you command, Your Highness.
We elves always repay what we owe, consider it a matter of principle. And seeing what's transpired here, I expect the bond between human and elf will only grow stronger in the moons to come. Yes, I need more Fellsight.
I shall see it done.
Not only has your army shown a great strength, you've also demonstrated remarkable compassion in helping us rebuild. I see now why the Turnos think so highly of you. Here.
I would be honored to accept.
I used to believe Elheim would never again be the bastion of tranquility it once was, but having witnessed your kindness, I feel now such a day might actually come. Give me money, give me honors. I used to be afraid of humans, but now I know some of you are really nice.
Allow me, my prince.
Ah, I need more herb. Felsite's really hard to come by. I guess it's because I think I should be able to mine it from the mines. Many of our residents have returned to their homes. Ere long, things will be as lively here as they were all those years ago. There we go. Thank you, brave humans. I could never have imagined receiving such plentiful support.
I'll do everything in my power.
Though the war continues day after torturous day, we have no choice but to keep on living. But your support is a veritable light in the darkness. Thank you for everything, kind human. This is a place of peace, its residents calmed by the river's gentle murmur. I assure you it will never fall in enemy hands again. Not on our watch. Wait, I see something shiny here. Think you can hide from me? Haha. I wish it would tell me which towns... Wait, does it say? Oh, it does. There's little stars next to them. Never mind, I take it back. Because I used to look at this, like, if it's a blue town, that means I stationed a guard, which means I finished the deliveries. But now that I have a surplus of cities, I need to start moving people, but there's a star next to these ones. Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't finish this town. Like, surely I have enough by now. My dad says we were saved by some nice people from, the Liberation? That must be you, right? My dad says life's gotten a lot better lately, thanks to everything. Check all these yellow towns. I didn't finish that. Arbatino? Oh, it's because I probably didn't realize I had to do 3 rounds of delivery here. The city's looking better than ever, and it's all thanks to you. This would never have been possible without your help. I've only got 3 honey apples left, sir. Want to buy them for 600 gold? Wait, I can actually buy them? Sure. Appreciate the business. I'm fresh out of honey apples. Thanks again for buying them up. Wait, why does this guy have an exclamation mark? Me and my pals had a feast at the tavern last night and I drank like a damn fish in a desert. Good thing is, eating with your buddies means you can strike up conversations with people you don't normally talk too much. My advice, you want to be a real proper leader, you treat your soldiers to a feast at the tavern. Wait, I'd recognize that overstuffed look anywhere. You already ate at the tavern, didn't you? Guess that's why you're the boss. Feasting at the tavern costs a spot of coin, sure, but it's gold well spent if it means getting along better. Ooh, thanks for the free meal tickets. Wait, why is the city still orange? Oh, it's because I don't have anyone stationed here. What about here? Well, I need to finish all these towns. Brown chicken. Bok bok? You're welcome, Mr. Chicken. I feel like I should just move everyone from Cornea into Dragonhold.
I've got it under control.
Oh, I'm missing the Dracia lumber. Don't like how it feels taking handouts from the Liberation, but I appreciate it, really.
I'll keep watch for you.
Oh, we're at it. We need to restock on revival orbs. Oh, I already bought them out here. Liberation's army even bigger than I realized. Glad to see it hasn't gone to your head, though. Shwego Town. A town this big can never have too many supplies, but thanks to you, the rebuilding's going better than I could ever have imagined.
Made the right choice.
The Divine Dragon is surely watching over us. Better polish the statue just to be safe. Actually, let's...
Got a keen eye on ya.
Revival
My
orbs.
word, you got a deal.
Healing tonics.
You got a deal. You're...
Do I have enough materials for these bridges, actually? From, like, way back? Looks like you got the materials we need. What do you say? Let's repair the bridge. Nothing like fixing up a wounded friend. You did good, kid. Our route to Grand Corinne lies just ahead, Your Highness. Proceed forth, and the final battle against Galerius shall commence in turn. Oh, well, I guess I don't want to go there. Enemy level 40. You can already do the final quest. I already knew that, but I thought this was the path towards the final of the finale of the game. I guess you can go this way, or this way. It does give you choice, I guess. And how come this church is still grayed out? Why is this church grayed out? I mean, I might as well finish building the bridges, right? Just for fun. Yeah, so this way goes straight to the final battle. Yeah, it doesn't even let me go and get that shiny item. I love how the final battle is just called Unicorn Overlord. It reminds me of like Final Fantasy XIV at the end of every patch, where there's like a quest, and the quest is always named after whatever the patch is. Okay, and then there's enemy blocking this bridge and an enemy blocking this bridge. Like this entire center area is blocked off. Let's go finish here. That's enough fooling around. The Unicorn Overlord was the friends we made along the way.
Be shielded.
Together.
Care to dance?
I'll restore you.
Never give in. Fairies of this land. Be calm.
Forgive me. Be still.
This will be cold.
Strike them down! Embarrassing. This is just the beginning.
Damn, didn't think I'd see rebels all the way out here. The battle for Silma Pelt. Level 24. Rogues and Legionnaires. It's probably a short map, right? There's a catapult here?
To the skies! I stand ready. At your service.
Can't get me if I'm too close to the catapult.
Best be careful. I'm in their firing range. No mercy.
How embarrassing.
Forgive me.
I did it in His Highness's honor.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Victory is ours.
Luckily, these enemies don't seem to be walking at me.
Face me and be cut down. My training's paid off. It seems you've misjudged me.
Tatiana's unit is still behind.
I'll do whatever you need. If that's what you want.
I stand ready. Understood.
Oh, these guys are shielded.
Standing by.
That's fine. I'll just hit them with two
What
catapults.
do you need now?
Actually, you know what? I'll just hit them. Actually, no, I'll do this.
At your service.
Wait, I have like a Valor skill that also like I think it's a Thief one. Where it makes it so their cooldown goes off right away. Oh, but I don't have enough Valor points. These guys are probably gonna start walking at me. Oh, they didn't start walking at me, okay.
Should we only keep our focus?
Oh, we're halfway through the time. I should actually like send people out. You know, Adel's unit is my strongest one. They're actually not. They're actually a little bit low in level, just because I've been refraining from using them.
Nowhere is too far.
Merely say the word.
I stand ready. At your service. Nowhere is too far. At once.
I just realized we're halfway through the time, so we like actually have to go.
Heading to ground.
My arrows fly even farther now.
For the safety of our people.
I think the archers could probably take care of this.
I'll take wing. I'll handle this. To the skies. I hope I can help. You have my thanks.
What next, Your Highness?
Our time grows short.
This should be quick.
In my sight. Justin!
Good, Griffin.
Better and better.
Not bad for an ex-thief.
I'm prepared for anything. Consider it done.
It was basically just time that was against us here.
Prepare to be run through.
This is for you! Come here!
Steady on!
Together now! Yield!
No, Clive.
I'll do whatever you need.
What would you have me do?
I'm not sure. Do I have time for those rocks to hit him? I'm not gonna risk it.
You'll never win.
I want to sacred.
That's how it's both of us are quite pleased.
So that's why this map was so short.
Did it!
Thanks for the help, humans. Normally, it would be our responsibility to keep citizens safe, but I suppose we didn't have what it took. Actually, I'm actually curious about this. Alcina was also not just a Dark Marcus, but also a sorceress. Does she exist under both of these? Oh, she does, look. Okay. Wait, can I see? Well, I guess Elaine looks identical to Gerard, so... What's this? Who's this? But his outline is exactly the same as Elaine's. Is this Gerard? Well, I can already station a guard here.
Gladly. Human customers leaving.
We don't get many customers here. Please,
Monk's
have a look
Miter.
around.
This might be useful.
Good choice.
Appreciate the help. Our forces got taken by surprise and surrender ended up being the only option left. Sad to say, but we're stretched thin due to the war. It's been tough securing remote towns like this one. I never thought the bad guys would come all the way underground to get us. I guess nowhere's safe from Zenoira, huh? I like this sassy little dark elf child's portrait. May Ervelda's blessing guide you always, though I fear such prayers are all I can offer you. Was that it? I thought there was another fight down here. Wait, there's still some red enemies. There's another fight somewhere. This is the only port in all of Elheim that will get you to Albion, and I'm not letting you take it from me. Oh, we're not going to Albion yet. Is this a high-level quest? 30. Okay, we're not supposed to be here yet. I'll just take all your stuff. Ooh, Nameless Guard Shield, blindness immunity.
My magic is yours.
Find my spear! Spirits! Be healed!
That must have hurt.
heal you.
Cheer up.
If I may,
Be healed.
take solace.
Everyone's just healing the heck out of each other.
My blade cuts all.
Can I do this report conversation even though we haven't unlocked this area? Let me. Cannot view this conversation until the surrounding area is stabilized.
Together.
Fire Sphere. Set loose. Let me heal you.
Healing you.
I need your strength. As the wind.
You must persist.
Regrettable.
This is just the beginning.
I guess I'll just keep using Team Elheim.
My magic is yours.
Maybe I will try to put Eleanor, or Relenor, into this party once I get another character. I mean, I'd like get Vladimir, but she can't fit into this composition.
That must have hurt.
I beg you.
None can defeat me.
I've heard much about your liberation army, young man. Here, use this well. Ooh, rose brooch. Aha, here's the last carving. Wait, that's not a carving. Elheim's Sanctuary. The sanctuary is quiet, absent even the slightest hint of activity. Let us make for the altar of the Unicorn and Maiden. There we unbind the ring and restore it to its true power. Where's... Okay, Cerberus carving, Spectre carving, Monument to the Anemoy, Golem carving. Where's the fairy carving? It has to be on this continent. Let me look it up. We got the journal. Oh, there's like a tiny little sliver of map here that we haven't visited. Well, there's a fight here we haven't done. What the heck? Fools, none can withstand the enfeebling nature of my curses. Oh, I should have done this is level 21. I should have done this before. I totally forgot that there was something here. Oh, there we go. The carving began to glow when I touched it. The fairies, huh? The journal notes this as the first location in the sequence. Looks like we're on the right track. Can't believe I missed like just a tiny little like sliver here. Druids and wizards. And yet this battle didn't disappear when we liberated the land, not like Drakenhold, where like a couple of the random battles disappeared afterwards. There were a bunch of casters and flyers. Celeste is going to be really good here. Honestly, Adele,
Ride any distance.
Adele, like Adele, needs XP. So
They will be ours.
Elaine.
How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the wind.
The path is set.
These two could probably take on most of the map themselves.
Your villainy ends here.
Nope.
Easy now.
I got you.
Damn it.
Chloe just hit the pack liner from the front with her charging skill. Her piercing skill.
Like new.
They're having trouble hitting the wyverns though.
You've got this. I'll help. Is that better? Are you okay?
Oh, I better be careful not to step on these.
Time is at hand.
Well, there's actually a whole bunch of these.
Onward.
Let's see if I can go around.
Do your worst.
You face me.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
It feels weird to see both of their horses not facing completely forward anymore.
Victory is assured. I have it.
Allow me. Not today.
Oh, they also got they probably got extra accessory slots. I should probably equip stuff there.
On my honor as a knight.
Naturally. Merely say the word. Consider it done. Do your worst.
Oh, I didn't even see you.
Then. Prepare to be run through. Don't despair.
You
We can do this. Have my spear.
With my aid.
no chance.
Never in doubt. Was never in doubt. 'Tis ours.
Your villainy ends here.
Chloe's so good now.
Easy now. Let me. Go on. Light.
I love it when Scarlet actually attacks instead of just healing. I adjusted her tactics so that she actually has a chance to do that once in a while.
We march. The path is set.
How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the wind. I'm prepared for
Actually,
anything.
I'll play Albin too, because he might need to give
Let's get going already. What do you need?
stamina back to the other groups.
You got it. Ready to move.
Good.
I've arrived. How can I assist? Consider it done.
The time is at hand. Onward. You face me.
That was close.
You've got this. I'll help. I have you.
Fine job. Another step forth. A fine bout. We march. To me.
Well, I bumped into the boss by accident first.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
Steady on. Together now. Yield.
I shall ease your pain. I am your shield.
Well then.
The fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
Naturally.
What do you need? Yep.
Merely say the word. My steed is swifter than the wind.
Onward.
Do your worst.
This group is just 3 healers.
Don't despair.
We can do this. Have my spear.
That'll do.
Nothing stopping me now.
Was never in doubt.
Come then.
Well, this group is also just 3 healers.
Go on. Healing.
We march on. Well fought. The time is at hand. To me. 'Tis ours now.
How about that?
I'm gonna get you to royal order yourself. So you get extra XP.
Excellent. The time is at hand.
Oh, you can't even kill the boss.
Onward.
I'm prepared for anything.
Neither can you, actually.
I ride it
Ready to move.
This is Albin, actually. I guess Albin's gonna have to
You got it.
soften up the boss for you guys. Wait, no.
To me.
I don't want you to touch the boss.
Complete.
You're done for.
Easy there.
Oh, the promoted shamans look kind of cool. They get extra tattoos. Stop debuffing me.
Coming for you! You asked for it!
Black as flame!
Everyone's too debuffed to do much damage.
Easy there.
Oh, what's up, you guys?
You're done for!
You good?
What do you need?
The time is at hand. Onward.
Kill steal Elaine.
You face me.
Are you okay?
Fine job. See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
Take notes, Lex. I can't fail my sacred mission.
My legs grow heavy.
I'm almost at 200 honors again. I can upgrade another unit. Do I upgrade Team Elheim or Team Elaine? Might upgrade Team Elheim, just so I can fit in Ralenor. Our town used to be so pretty before Zenora showed up. Thank you for saving us from them. Thank you for the stretch, Kieran. I really needed that, actually. You guys at home, make sure you also take the chance to sit up straight, stretch. A semblance of normality has returned to our town, and it's all thanks to your kindness, humans. Who wants to be stationed here?
I swear I'll keep them safe.
Greetings, human. May this...
May fortune bring what you seek among my quality
Restore
wares.
major HP to all allies, removes all of target's debuffs. User cannot evade or use passive skills when charging. Oh, it's a charge skill. Take another first aid kit.
A fine choice.
Though I'm long retired from the army, I couldn't live with myself after I failed to defend my home. Such thoughts have driven me to take up the blade once more. The town is saved and our kidnapped brethren have returned to us at last. I'll never forget this mercy for as long as I live. Thank you again. With peace restored to the region, we've again begun making wine with fruit gathered from the forest. One day I hope to share an ewer with the good people of the Liberation Army. Elves and dark elves are quite different, as I'm sure you noticed, and it would seem you humans come with a diverse range of beliefs and mindsets as well. Oh, this is a sigil. I thought it was a stone circle. Ah, another sigil. We've come across a good few in our travels by now. To be honest, I hadn't realized there were quite so many of them. As I understand it, they spread through Febvrith along with the Zenoran Empire centuries past, and their cruel reign, of course. Now then, allow me to activate the sigil's power. Wait, I see a divine shard. I need to remember to get that. Wait, they'll give me a chance here, actually. There we go. Level 21. This can't be too bad, right? The ballista, though. I think I'll keep doing Adel and Elaine strat.
The day will be ours.
Merely say the word. My steed is swifter than the wind.
The path is set.
I'll leave one deployment point. Actually, you know what? I'll just leave someone on the base.
Let's get going already.
So I don't have to worry.
Prepare to be run through.
Come then.
One thrust of the lance is all I need. We can do this!
Together now! I have you!
Not today!
You're mine! Never in doubt!
Do your worst.
You face me.
Joe, let me see what you got.
Easy now.
You've got this!
I guess it just shows I shouldn't hold back on using Elaine and Adel's unit too much. Because then, I mean, they're still strong, but they're like the lowest level right now, so then I end up having to catch them up anyways.
I must never yield. Victory grows ever closer. To me. Come then.
Prepare to be run.
You face me.
I'm unstoppable!
Let me.
Crush him good!
Let me.
Go on!
Is that better? Like new. I'll help.
Are you okay? Fine job. In service of the crown.
Well fought.
How can I assist? Consider it done.
Come then. How embarrassing and regrettable end.
Easy now.
You've got this!
Is that better?
Healing!
We march on.
May the Father smile upon me.
Victory grows ever closer.
I like how they give you a campfire here because they know that you'll
We
need
march. The path is set.
Merely say the word. One thrust of the lance is all I need.
Steady on! Victory is assured! Have my speed!
it. At least this gives me a chance to see Great Knight, Adel, and Clive in action. Since we just promoted them.
Well then, my lance grows ever sharper. Was never in doubt. I'm prepared for anything. My steed is swifter than the wind.
Time is at hand. For the liberation. To me.
These two can basically take on anyone. It doesn't even matter what their composition is.
Your villainy ends here.
Except for maybe like super heavy armor or super dodge heavy teams. Because Elaine's unit doesn't have a way to do magic damage. The Scarlet's usually typically healing. I could give Lex a runic sword though, but I think I gave my runic sword to Miriam or Monica.
Easy now.
Hey Rana, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Adel and Clive are promoted now. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed how close I've been able to keep all my units in level, other than the ones that I'm not using at all. I'm actually kind of impressed with that.
Do your worst.
Don't despair! Together now! Yield!
This is for you!
Merely say the word. Consider it done.
One thrust of the lance is all I need. Steady on!
Actually, I keep fighting everyone, but I should put a lane inside like the ballista and just have him shoot people while we're waiting.
We can do this! I have you!
This is for you! I am your shield.
With my aid.
Never in doubt! I'll not let this go to waste.
Naturally. How can I assist?
We march. The path is set.
Do your worst.
We can do this! Victory is assured! Have my spear!
You're mine!
We can do this!
Are you impressed yet?
Might I give my steed a rest?
Good. Well fought.
Can I just pick off the boss with just the ballista? I can! I don't even need to rest. That's actually hilarious.
Step forth. Just
They usually
leave
put
it
the
to Lex.
They usually put the bosses out of range of the ballistas for that very purpose. Oh, I have enough honors to upgrade another unit. Fascinating. We've earned a reward for our first success in the Sigil's trial. Though given everything we know about them, I should hardly be surprised at this point. In any case, there are still more Sigils elsewhere in Fevrith. Let's be off. So we touched this sigil, or this carving. The next one is this one. The carving began to glow when I touched it. The Cerberus, huh? The journal notes this as the second location in the sequence. Looks like we're on the right track. So 5 is the max unit size, not 6. What level is Ralenor? She's 20. Okay, she's not that far behind. She needs some dodging accessories now that she's in the front. What did I give Athelion? Silver bangle, silken scarf, bronze bangle. I like when you hover over her, her sprite like jumps. That's how she prepares for battle. I should equip these lapis and carnelian pendants on someone later too. I'll decide that later. Silver bangle. Silken scarf. And a bronze bangle. Wait, am I out of bronze bangles? I am. I have a beret. Ooh, with this, I bet I can take on this unit. Oh, we still can't kill them even with another member? I guess the new member also does magic damage, and that might be why. Okay, I'll be back. Fairy Cerberus Spectre Golem. I should come do the mining minigame later. Because I need Fevrite. The carving began to glow when I touched it. The Spectre, huh? The journal notes this as the third location in the sequence. Looks like we're on the right track. Carving began to glow when I touched it. This must be the final one in the sequence. The golem, The journal notes this as the fourth location in the sequence. And just as expected, here's the treasure that slumbered within. I'm sure we can find a good use for it. Ah, this certainly does bring back memories. Thankfully, you're never too old to enjoy a good puzzle. Ooh, King's Lance L Hall. You guys have a new accessory slot now. We'll figure that out later. There's still a bunch of empty accessory slots. You equip the King's Lance? King's Lance L Hall. All stats plus 5. Oh, okay. I also like how they're like, we're all the way down here south in Elheim, and then we're like, okay, the next thing we should do is we should go to Pistorius, all the way up here. Like, if it wasn't for quick travel, it's like, bruh. Why not go to Albion next? It's right here. So there's two ways to get to Pistorius. We can walk on foot. There's also a port here. And this port, last time we came here, we didn't do it because it was level 24, but now we're strong enough to do it. So I'm going to do this one too. I think we're still going to enter Pistorius on foot, but I want to finish Dragonhold. This is just a liberation mission, so it shouldn't be very long. Sergeants and witches. I might just send out Elaine and Adol again. Oh, break the barricades. I might take Albin. I can deploy all of them, I guess.
Let's get going already.
I got you.
Oh no, because I'm gonna spend some on this. Wait, no, Albin can't. Oh, I forgot. I mixed up Albin with Nina and Kitra, Morden.
To the skies.
You guys can break it. Too bad I can't break the traps. Wait, it did break the trap. I didn't know that that heavy swing destroys steel traps.
I'll ride any distance. Merely say the word. My steed is swifter than the wind.
Nowhere is too far, sir.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
This is for you.
Hey Leon, thank you so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. Always good to see you. Have a great rest. We'll catch you next time.
Victory is assured. I have you.
Wow, they're doing more damage to me than I thought. It's okay, never mind. Monica's got us.
I can't wait for my next fight.
Prepare to be run through.
together now! Yield!
I shall ease your pain.
You're mine!
Granit's has 1 HP.
I'm even better than Clive now. It was never in doubt. How can I assist? I ride it once.
Heading to ground.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand. To me.
A simple matter.
This stage is really short.
You face me.
Let me.
Being able to hit the front and back row at the same time with Chloe is really useful.
I'll help.
Are you okay?
Fine job. Well fought. Come then.
Go on! I have you.
Good.
Take notes, Lex.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
A fine bout. The path.
Despite the stage being so short, we actually have a little bit more time limit than we did in that other one.
'Tis ours now.
I'm prepared for anything. Consider it done.
Judgment shall witness the might of an angel. Your will shall be done.
Time is at hand.
Well, I was gonna do Royal Order on Adel, but I don't have enough Valor.
Order complete.
I stand ready.
I only brought out Oakley's to do this. Scarlet's better
I
at
shall
reviving
persevere.
people than she is at healing people.
How can I assist?
We march.
Merely say the word. My steed is swifter than the wind. One thrust of the lance is all I need. We can do this!
The lighting here is nice.
Victory is assured! I have
You do a good job with the lighting in this game. Like, Drakkenhold is very, like, warm. Elheim's very, like, blue and green. So the characters' like color palettes change dynamically to reflect that lighting.
You'll not be disappointed.
Okay, let's be sneaky.
I take to the skies.
How can I assist?
Oakley's is gonna retreat,
Withdrawing for the moment.
and then Elaine gonna Royal Order you.
A fine choice. Merely say the word. I ride it once. Do your worst. Don't despair!
I shall ease your pain.
Never in doubt! My lance grows ever sharper.
Look at how white their armor looks here compared to in Elheim, where it looks very like blue and steely.
On my honor as a knight.
The fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
Yeah, exactly. Army at critical HP, Scarlet. Please heal me. Not my job to heal you guys. And then when the army's dead, Scarlet. Okay, not on my watch.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Pretty much.
Naturally.
She's only good at reviving people. Same with Chloe. But she's not a healer, technically, so we're given. We're forever grateful for what you've done here. I only hope we can live our lives in peace, free from all this horrible conflict. Think we'd be able to set sail if someone was kind enough to fix up the harbor. This town used to be full of traders looking to do business with Pistorius, though few of them actually ever traveled north on account of the cold. That Zenoiran girl, Adelina I think it was, she spent plenty of time at the tavern in town complaining about her oppressive employers. Think what you will, but she wasn't so bad in my book. That's interesting. Usually, the NPCs never refer to the generic bosses by name, unless they have like a unique face, right? So for him to even talk about the boss we just defeated, that's actually kind of interesting. The Zenoiran commander who governed our town was actually quite a capable leader. It makes you wonder how they ended up working in a remote place like this. No sensible army would overlook a port like this. We hardly get a second to breathe around here. But now the town will know peace once more, and it's all thanks to you. Your support for us is more meaningful than I can truly state. I pray it lasts for the rest of time.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold. Much obliged.
Oh, so the first aid kits heal an ally at the end of the battle, while the monk's mitre heals them during the battle. Okay, that's the difference.
For you.
Monk's mitre might be more useful for like off healing. You know what, I might give that to Chloe. Oh no, her first aid is innate. We'll leave her for now.
Got a keen eye on ya. My wares won't get.
We finally have over 100,000 gold again.
You got it. Your coin.
So I could take the ship, but I don't want to go to Pistorius just yet. Got a ship here heading for the south of Pistorius. The rest of time is a very big promise. Hey, they promised to help us for the rest of time. I'm not gonna turn them down on that. Here, Scarlet, you can stay out here in the middle of nowhere.
I'll do it, Elaine.
I have enough stuff for you guys now. There we go. Things are just about back to normal here, and it's all because of you kind folks. Much appreciated. Well, this lets me mine in Drakenhold now.
I'll do it for you.
Man, when I first liberated all these cities, I went through the trouble of trying to station guards near towns where we recruited them, or if it was like their hometown or something like that, and now I have to move everyone around just because of all the surplus of towns. You're the ones who made our town all pretty again. Thanks a lot.
Allow me.
My mom says we won't go hungry anymore, and it's all because of you. Thanks a lot, mister. Yeah, okay, now all the... Wait, I still have towns out here. Oh, now I need Jastia lumber. Where does this ship go? Okay, we'll need to come back here. I guess I don't really need people in Palevia anymore.
I'll keep the peace, Your Majesty.
Hopefully that helps us get Jastia lumber faster. Cornea's like empty now. Okay, and then this place I still need to finish. There we go. How could we ever thank you for all the kindness you've shown us?
I got this.
I should have saved my Jassia lumber for this place instead of like these places. Whatever. Now, there's one thing I want to do today before we leave off. I'm not gonna do this permanently, but we haven't had a chance to try it. What is this? Oh, these are just emblems for all these different places I've liberated. Oh my gosh, so many. I have a Cornia treasure map. Where's my... Look at all the gifts I have that I haven't given people. Oh, here it is. Well, actually, I have 3 of these things. When did I get the other ones? They must be from... quest rewards. So this item lets you change someone's colors and their growth types. They cost a lot. You can buy them from the black market trader, but there's limited amount at the beginning of the game. Near the end of the game, you can get them infinitely, paying with honors. I haven't used these because I like keeping everyone default so that they look their part, but I'm just kind of curious, so let's have a look. Like what it looks like, because we haven't actually seen this menu yet. So you can see in the top right corner, growth type all-rounder, growth type 2 all-rounder. You can actually change those into these different ones, and they all give you different stats. And it changes dynamically too, so it's not like it changes your growth rates only going forward, it goes back and changes your other stats too, which is kind of nice. So theoretically, if you have 2 units, like let's say I have Lex and Colm, they're the same class, and I give them both the same growths, they'll have the exact same stats at the same level. So you can even do the same thing with your mercenary units. If you hire a generic mercenary, you can recolor them, you can give them different growth rates, you can basically make them identical to one of the characters if you want, other than the fact that they have a generic head. But that's kind of cool, especially if people let you, fool around with different types of formations that you wouldn't normally do if you only had your recruitable characters, which means that you could basically have infinite numbers of formations, right? Which I guess is why the Colosseum, exists. So you can change the blue on his horse. See, I wish he was still his base class, because I think his base class looks better. I saw someone do fan art of Elaine in his base class, but they recolored him with black hair and like red armor and black armor, and he looks like evil Elaine, and he looks kind of cool. You do different hair colors. Look, he's Kiro now. Oh, and then accents on the arm. Oh, this isn't an accent. This is like the entire thing. Yeah, props to them for making this a thing. Like, I think I saw someone do something like this. Wait, it doesn't really look good on... Is it red? I'm trying to remember what I saw the fan art of, but again, this was his base class, not his... Well, he doesn't really have like a white armor. Oh, this one's silver. It was kind of like this. Evil Elaine. What if they did... Actually, what... Maybe they switched it around. Maybe it was red armor. Actually, this looks kind of evil. There's no like red plated armor. I was just curious because I saw someone draw fan art of that and I was like, wait a second. What's this? He doesn't have a second accent color. I guess you can change voices based on like the generic units. That's pretty cool, I think. I'm not gonna spend the mirror doing that, but if you want to min-max, you can also give people more ideal growths if you think someone doesn't have a good growth curve for their unit type. So how are we doing with reports? Well, I have a couple. I kind of want to go to the tavern just to get some of these other ones. Why does Elaine have something with Berengaria? Oh, because I ate a meal with her once. I was like, I don't remember putting him in a party with her. This is from building the bridges. What's with the staring, kid? Don't tell me I've got something stuck in my beard. Not at all. I was thinking you remind me of a warrior, actually, from an old legend I heard years past. As the story goes, he was a frequent drunk and would spend many of his evenings deep in a flagon of mead. You remind me of an ancient hero. He was a drunkard. Yet he did so in secret, not wanting others to learn of what he perceived as a shortcoming. During the day, however, he felled countless enemies as an unparalleled fighter. Though reticent one at that, a person of few words and even fewer friends. These are like backhanded compliments. Until one afternoon, a local bandit devised a plan to finally lay the great warrior low. He treated our hero to round after round of potent drinks, thinking it a means to deplete the man's strength. Yet all that slackened was the warrior's inhibition, and he spoke freely and eloquently while subduing the bandit. And as rumors spread of his endearing deeds, he was quickly beloved by everyone in town from day forth. That was some story, kid. What's it got to do with me? I'm never quiet, and I'm not that beloved either. Only thing we have in common is the drinking. As well as your dauntless strength. And you are well loved, I might add. I admit, I've also seen you steal a few swigs of ale before battle yourself. I mean, he talks about alcohol a lot during his battle lines. Also, surprisingly, Mordin has a lot of reports with characters that I like. Like, he has reports with, like, Rolf and Auk and, there's someone else, too. There were a bunch of people. Oh, and Jeremy, I think? Didn't think you'd notice that. I'll not tell you to stop either, as long as you remember to exercise moderation. The battlefield is no place for life's luxuries, of course, but depriving ourselves entirely is a certain way to damage morale. Don't worry, I won't take that kindness of yours for granted. And once you're king, maybe you and me can share a drink to celebrate. I look forward to the day, Mordin. Oh, you're rank 2 with Monica. Oh, you're rank 2 with Adele. Or Adele. I keep accidentally calling him Adele. Good. Oh, you also have supports with Mordin. Here for a drink, Clive? What's this music? Lady Monica, sorry I didn't see you there. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Oh, no, not at all. And for the record, I would be glad to drink with you. But Monica? And so would Clive, it seems. Lead the way, Adele. Adele? God damn it. I have Arc Rise Fantasia on the mind. Once this war's over, you think we're gonna start families of our own? Why, is there a lucky lady you had in mind? What? No, I mean, I do get approached a lot. But I'm honestly never been great at talking to women. Ever since I was young, I was damn certain I wanted to be a knight. This feels more like Adel's report conversation than Clive's. So I spent most of my time on the training ground with sweaty old men, not out on the town with girls. Oh, so Adel, you like sweaty old men, huh? Same as Clive here. I think you've had enough for the evening, Adel. What do you mean? I'm barely even drunk yet. Besides, I know you agree with me. If only we had brides of our own, maybe things would be different. All the better if it was someone gorgeous like you, Monica. Spoken like a true drunkard, thank you. Speaking of betrothal, though, I believe Clive here was once engaged himself. To me. Now wait just a second, is she telling the truth, Clive? Adel, please, mind your volume. I was once sworn to be married, yes, but that arrangement has years been dissolved. Haha. You mean all that time we spent in the Ashen Blue? You weren't actually single? But I thought you and me were the same, lone wolves all our lives. Calm yourself, Adel. And you, Monica, cease this mockery of our past at once. Wait, our past? Ah yes, I suppose I forgot to mention. Clive's former fiancée is none other than myself. Was that truly necessary, Monica? Adel? Are you alright, Adel? I think the shock may have broken him. That felt more like a Clive Adel report than a Clive Monica report. I'm trying to see if there's an effective way I can go do a bunch of reports at once. See, Morden also talks to Lena Lagos. Athelion with Ralinor, Magellan, Lena Lagos. Ralinor with Rosalinda. I should do Ralinor, Rosalinda, Athelion, because she joined their party late. So the 3 Dark Elves with maybe Magellan? Just so I can try to catch up on their conversations. I don't want to do it with people who already partied up. Just because they're going to get supports anyways. Oh, no, I didn't want to talk to you. Hikaru, welcome in. Thank you so much for the stretch.
Hey there, you want something to eat?
Right, this one's a 5-person one, so I guess I could add Elaine to it. I feel like it's better to do the 5-person ones. Actually, no, usually we had 4-person ones, didn't we? These are actually different. And the difference isn't too much. Like, 5 people with a plus 100 is worth the extra money compared to 3 people for 130 or 2 people for 110. I like the little...
Next time you're hungry.
The little shopkeep is so cute.
Hey there, you want something to eat?
Okay, let's do Elaine. Oh yeah, this will also help with Elaine and Magellan as well, because he's not partied up together. Athelion, Ralinor, Rosalinda. Oh, I have 10 free meal tickets.
Coming right up.
Right, the food in this game looks so good. Ooh, look at the kiwi and melon platter. And the fresh picked grapes on the side.
Don't keep a girl waiting.
Incredible. Do you want some?
Damn, that was good.
Look at all those reports.
Come back next time you're hungry.
Does that actually get, like, is that enough to actually give me reports? Oh, it is. That actually gave me a lot. I thought that would only give me like a third of one report. It's very well worth it to do those. I mean, I was kind of saving them. I was gonna do a whole bunch of them near the end of the game, but maybe I should be doing more of them as we go. I guess, like, we do have time today. Let's do like a big report stream for like the next little bit. Oh, I can't even do this one yet. And it helps that Elaine has reports with everyone, so he can just tag along with every meal. While I'm aware that Rosalinda's palace lies underground, what about you, Athelion? Have you spent much of your life beneath the surface as well? I have. Until I joined her personal guard, I had little reason to leave our subterranean city, so I almost never did. The only light I ever saw was the orange hue of a magic lantern, or the occasional moonbeam filtering in through the entrance to the cavern. As a child, the sun was always more of a concept than an actual entity which existed in my world. It's difficult to imagine in all truth. No other race of Fevrith has most of their population consigned to a life secluded within the earth. Maybe not, but it has its benefits. For one, the insular nature of our cities means few invaders think to attack. And those that do often end up lost in a maze of corridors. I can only assume that's why Zenoira went after Laurel instead. Cruel twist of fate indeed. Life was good before they turned up, you know. When I was just a child, Terra Rosalinda would leave the city every now and then and travel to various regions of Elheim. And when she returned, she would tell us all the most incredible tales of the outside world. I can still remember the wonder that filled my heart with every word. The more I listened, the more certain I grew in my dream for the future. To accompany Terra Rosalinda on the journey she recounted, to stand in her defense should the need ever arise. Which is why you now serve in her personal guard. Exactly. And though I don't like to admit it, I always used to think of her as a sister to me, rather than any kind of dark elf royalty. I swear to you, Elaine, never again will the shadow of Zenoira hang over this nation. And no matter what happens in the course of this war, I'll always be there to protect Terra Rosalinda with my very life if I must. Are reports limited? Nope, you can just keep going with them. The only thing is limited is Elaine can only marry one person, that's kind of it. Haru, thank you so much for the fun frog fact. Oh, and for calling Kirby. The glass frog has translucent skin, so you can see the internal organs, bones, and muscles through its skin. You can even see its heartbeat and food digestion. They're actually really useful in scientific studies. Normally they would dissect frogs, of course, to try to find out what's inside, what effects they have on certain chemicals, but with a glass frog, you can just look at their insides and determine things without needing to dissect them. Pretty cool. Thanks for the Kirby lip sync as well. Nice work today, Athelion. You never cease to impress me. Thank you, Terrace. Before we head back, would you mind if I had a word? Oh, I'm not used to getting requests from you of all people. What is it then? A matter of the heart? Don't be absurd. Too bad. Well, go on. Do you remember the stories you used to tell me when I was still just a boy? The tales of your travels beyond our city walls. How could I forget? You always pretended not to pay attention, but it was obvious you were hanging on to my every word. I didn't think you had noticed. With the way your ears twitched in enthusiasm, it was impossible not to. Ugh. I'm sorry, go on. The truth of the matter is, those stories were an inspiration. I often dreamt of a day I would leave the city myself as your loyal guardian. And now you've made that dream a reality, Terrace. I couldn't be more grateful for that. You needn't thank me, Athelion. It was only through your own effort that such feats were possible. In fact, I should be thanking you for providing me a peace of mind that few others can. Your words honor me. Speaking of stories, I was actually planning to share a few with the local children after we got back to town. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. Me, Terrace? I would be glad to, though I can't say I'll make for the best storyteller. Just have confidence and I'm sure they'll love it. Now come, we shouldn't keep them waiting. But of course. Ooh. Ah! Oh, please don't scare me like that when I'm reading, Rosalinda. Why is he reading out in the thorn patch? Sorry, I just couldn't help myself seeing you standing there all defenseless. It's odd, though. You seemed nothing like this when we first met. Like what? Friendly, I suppose. You struck me more as a formal princess than one who would play tricks on her commander. Huh, you're awfully cute when you're flustered. It's simply that the more we spend time together, the more I want to learn about who you really are. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of who I really am, too. Well, I can't fault your logic. Unless you're saying you liked me better before. You're standing rather close to me, Rosalinda. Is there something wrong with that? Not as such, no. It's only that it's impossible to read with my book covered in your shadow. Ah, yes, you're reading. Perhaps I would mind joining you in that venture myself. Though don't worry, I'll make certain I don't obstruct your view. So much for my quiet afternoon. Guess she's the more mischievous sister. What is your involvement with Terra Rosalinda? I demand an answer now. Well, my involvement? Well, she covers up my reading books, that's what she does. I'm not certain what you mean. Forgive me, I didn't intend to take such a forceful tone of voice. It's simply that she seems to have grown rather smitten with you. And as her attendant, it's my duty to determine if you're truly suited to determine what it is you think of her. If pressed for an answer, I would say she's a fine ally indeed in the fight against Zenoira. And what else? You want more? In that case, I suppose she does stand somewhat close to me at times. Yet she tends to speak softer than most everyone else, so I think it only natural she draws nearer to me. Unless, perhaps there's a deeper reason than that. How very interesting. The tenacity of will to command an army alone, tinged with the slightest touch of vulnerability. If this is the man that Terra Rosalinda has chosen, then so be it. Approve of what, exactly? Nothing you need worry yourself over. I thank you for the assistance, Elaine. And I hope you can find it in your heart to appease my lady's wishes. For nothing could bring me greater joy. I'm not certain I understand what just happened. Rosalinda, you sure you don't want to stay inside? Of course I'm sure. It's not often I get to bathe in the light of day like this. This ain't any old light, though. Sun burns brighter here than anywhere else in all of Fevrith. You might end up hurting your skin if you're not careful. Well, isn't someone considerate? Just keeping an eye out, same as I do for Liza, or anyone for that matter. And I appreciate that, I truly do. But the blessing of the Fae is more than enough to protect me from mere sunbeams. As for my skin, I'm sure you've noticed I don't look like most other elves. That's because you're a dark elf, yeah? Whole damn town kept going on about how stunning you look. And what do you think about my looks? Let me see here. A little close, aren't you? Sorry, just trying to find the right words. When I look at you, it's kind of like I'm staring into the black of night. But instead of scared, I feel almost calm. At peace. Again, you surprise me, Magellan. It seems you're quite the poet. The majority of elves favor the rays of the midday sun. But dark elves like me tend to prefer moonlight instead. Though it does vary from elf to elf, of course. Huh? Doesn't that mean you should be doing this at night, then? Well, I do enjoy the moon's gentle glow, but there's nothing quite like standing in the warmth of the sun either. I hear ya. It all comes down to wanting something you can't usually get. That's enough of this damn heat. I'm heading back to town for a nice freezing sherbet. Have fun out here with your fairies and all. That does sound rather refreshing. Let's just hope he has gold enough for the both of us. That is not a pairing I expected. I wish that my list here would remember where I left my cursor every time. Hold on, pal. Think you dropped something. Though I don't know, this handkerchief looks kind of dainty for a stern guy like you. Unless you got it from a lady, of course. Leave it be. I've not seen her in some time now. Yet here you are, carrying her stuff around like it's the most important thing in the world. If you must know, she's a human woman who fled to these lands. A woman who are not subject to a life of violence and war. Oh, he's talking about Elena. Oh, that wasn't so hard, was it? Can't say I'm surprised though, that kind of stuff happens everywhere these days. Me, I've never had much luck with the ladies myself. When they're not calling me an unthinking oaf, they're busy claiming I spend too much time with my sister. I can imagine both quite vividly, I'm sorry to say. Now this may sound odd coming from me, but my advice is this. Once you've found someone you care for, make sure you put them before everything else. You mean even Liza? Sorry, but I'm always gonna put my flesh and blood over the girl I just met. Then you have your answer right there. Great, Magellan's personality trait is the syscon trait. It was rather strange not having you around in recent times, Rallinor. You're usually at my side morning, noon, and night, after all. And with Eltalinda and Ithelian long since lost to me as well, I'd hazard to say it was the longest time I'd spent alone in decades. Forgive me for abandoning you in such a manner, Terrace. Please don't apologize, I'm not blaming you for it by any means. I'm simply saying I was lonely without you. That, and I know you lured Zenora away in order to protect me. Indeed I did. There are no means too far in securing your safety. Though at times I wish the enemy had merely cut me down rather than make me their puppet. At least then I would never have turned my blade on you. All that time I spent praying for your safety, and this is how you repay me. If you're going to say anything, I'd much prefer to hear how glad you are to return to my service. That should be a given, Terrace. There's no place in all of Fevrith I would rather be. And yet I'll continue to bear the dishonor of betraying you for as long as I live. You know, Rallinor, you're far too serious for your own good. I hear Zenora really had their fangs in you, Rallinor. I'd honestly expect better from the person who put me through hell all those years in training. I'll not disagree. Were my life not dedicated to Terra Rosalinda, I would have surely taken it myself by now. Not even willing to fight back, are you? If it's blood you're after, Ithelian, simply cut me down and be done with it. No, that's not why I'm here. I want to know why you don't stand up for yourself. Everyone knows what happened to you was Zenora's fault, not your own. Yet you weigh yourself down with all this talk of redemption and forgiveness. It infuriates me to no end. Does it now? That's quite the change from the days you used to spend cursing my name. It seems you're kinder at heart than you tend to let on. I just don't want to watch you keep tightening that noose around your neck. You've suffered enough already, haven't you? Or are you truly that ready to die for the sake of your duty? I am, in fact, and I always have been. My every action, every breath, all of it is for her. So worry over me if you will, but I assure you, I'm no different now than the day we met. Then prove it. Show Terra Rosalinda how deep your devotion runs, not in death but in life. I suppose I'll try. I think that's everyone now. So another one I want to do is Jeremy, because Jeremy joined his squadron late, so he is lower on supports than most of them. Although he doesn't talk to everyone. He only talks to Albin and Gloucester in that group. So let's do Elaine, Albin, Gloucester, Jeremy, Gilbert. Elaine, Albin, Gloucester, Jeremy, Gilbert. Can I get food from here?
Well, hello there. What can I get?
Oh, this one's always the tender herb crusted chicken. Elaine, Albin, Jeremy, Gloucester, Gilbert.
Hope you like it.
I'm prepared to feast.
Keep it coming!
try some of this.
Good food is the source of all strength.
I forgot Gloucester also has a support with Gilbert, so that's perfect.
Come back.
I'm not going to do all the supports in this game by the end, but I will try to do most of the ones for the characters that I like, or that I want to know more about. Gotta say, I didn't think people this damn nice were really out there. Who is it you speak of? I'm talking about you, boss. I mean, who's ever heard of a guy asking an enemy soldier to join up with him? Could have sworn you'd had the sense knocked flat out of you. But maybe that kind of mercy is what's being a king all about. Enough of this, I beg of you. I stand before you a prince, Albin, and only then through the consistent aid of my entire army. Good to see you staying humble about it. But you really are different, boss. The rest of the world treats us mercs no better than dirt, just paying us our gold and sending us to die. With you, though, we get given the same kind of respect that any knight would. I hadn't realized that was so unusual. Yet my reason for hiring you was simply because I felt you deserved my trust, not for any sense of moral superiority. Sure it was. As you said before, 'tis only coin which motivates your support of the Liberation's cause. So I swear to you now, you shall have all the coin and much more once Cornea is returned to its proper rulers. Oh, good. Looking forward to it. Are you falling for him, Albin? I actually don't know much about Jeremy. We've been using him, but he hasn't had any reports yet. If you don't mind me saying, Jeremy, I saw you risk your life to defend that of an ally in our most recent battle. Got that, did ya? Guy was missing a shield, so... However, I've also worried of you concealing yourself behind another unit, ensuring they would be the ones attacked and not you. Was such duplicity intentional? Nah, boss. I'm a changed man, you know? And a changed man wouldn't go pushing those kids up to the front line. Do you mean to imply they stepped forth of their own volition, and that you trusted in their ability to defend themselves? I wouldn't complain, if that's how you want to put it. But think about it, if the folks I was standing behind got an arrow in their necks, who do you think would be next? Me, and whatever you think of, the way I do things, I'm not stupid. And I have little choice but to believe your words. Though even if you judge them capable enough to handle it, I'd ask you never hide behind your allies in such a manner. Wouldn't dream of it. And, Jeremy, I would also ask you not place yourself in harm's way for the sake of those less skilled than you. Yeah, don't worry. Wouldn't dream of it, same as I said before. It's almost strange how well he listens, given everything else. Look at all the honors I'm getting. I'm gonna be able to hire another entire squadron with just the honors I get from doing this. Right, I keep forgetting I can't do that one. Where is this one? Oh, here it is. Tell me, Gilbert, are you satisfied with your decision to join our ranks? I most certainly am, and while I may have vacated the throne for the time being, Ermin and my other retainers are more than capable of guiding Jack and Hold forth in my absence. Not to mention the immeasurable debt I owe you and your liberation. In other words, yes, there's no place I would rather be. Please, you mustn't speak of debt between us. I merely acted in the greatest interest of Fevrith as a whole, or so I wish to believe. Yet at times I wonder if that's merely a lie I tell myself to mask my insatiable thirst for revenge. I understand why you might believe as much, but were that truly the case, you would never have come to Dragonhold at all. Your deeds have saved countless lives, Elaine. Granted hope to so many who had lost it, including myself. Even still, I fear there was but one reason for my rushing to your aid. It was not some grand design to see your nation restored, Gilbert, but the selfish desire to add your strength to my own. Where is the harm in such a thought? What matters most is you marched to Dragonhold with the intent of freeing it, not why you chose to do so. Were you genuinely beholden to a lust for blood, you would never hear a word of counsel to the contrary. Rather than press forth into foreign lands, your sole aim would be striking at Galerius as swiftly as possible. And the conclusion of this war, Cornea's crown shall rest upon your brow, and a difficult restoration shall await your people. My father's reign saw no end to the strife between our nations, yet I, for one, wish to do just that, to live in peace as neighbors as we rightly should. Pardon the lecture, Elaine. I should know better than to patronize a future king. And the scourge of Zenora's at last no more. What future awaits these lands? If I may, Gloucester, I hear that during your time as Prince Ludwig's retainer, you also saw to the well-being of Drakenhold's desert. Yet the distance between Soldraga and the southern reaches of the nation are great indeed. Why would you agree to such duties? When I was but a child, too young to even remember, in truth my parents were rescued while stranded in the desert. As such, I have always felt an indelible debt to the kind people of those sands. A debt which only grew when my sister married a man from the region. She had accompanied Prince Ludwig on a survey of its dunes, assuming the role of his attendant amidst the scorching heat. It was then she met a handsome young man in one of the desert's many towns. They grew close rather quickly, of course, and were betrothed not long after. But the day of their wedding brought greater sorrow than joy. For the hall was filled with naught but hateful whispers of the man's low-born desert ancestry. Yet rather than worry for themselves, my sister and her fiancé began to fear the world in which they would soon bring children. I knew in that moment that something had to change. That this nation must become a land where all lives are celebrated, not merely those lucky enough to be born to a noble house. Only then will my nieces and nephews know true peace, without the pain of prejudice heavy upon them. It is an admirable dream, Gloucester. Once which I had begun to realize, in fact, until my mind was so cruelly stolen from me. Now all I seek is to bring an end to this war as quickly as possible. And once we have, I can resume my work to remake Drakenhold in earnest. Help me, my prince, and together we shall win a brighter future for this land, and all its people. My blade is ever yours, Gloucester. It's not often I go picking a fight I wasn't paid to start. But I got something to say to you, Jeremy. It was real pitiful watching you beg for your life while all your men lay dead around you. I get you were trying to survive, but that doesn't mean I gotta like it. So what, just because my men were gone, I should have asked to go with them? Sorry, wasn't gonna happen. Besides, the boss knew damn well what he was getting into when he took me on. And what if it was your own family laying there? Would you still have acted like they were nothing to you? Of course I would. There's no point being all righteous and honorable if it's just gonna get you put in the ground. So yeah, I'd leave him, just like anyone else. And that's how it goes when you've watched a good man take his damn morals to the grave. Nobody gains from that kind of sacrifice. Not the person doing it, and not the people he's doing it for. So keep looking at me like I'm the scum of the earth if you want. But this is the only kind of life I know how to live. If you don't like it, try telling the boss to put us in different units for once. Gotta say, it does make me wonder. What would I do if Magellan or Liza went and got themselves killed? And who was it that good man he was talking about anyway? That's actually interesting they bring that up, because when Jeremy joins you, it really is a little bit like he abandoned his own men. Unlike a lot of the other bosses that you convert to your side. It's good seeing you picked yourself up again. But thinking about the family I lost because of you, even if it wasn't really you in control, I don't know. I never once expected your forgiveness, my lady, yet I wish to apologize all the same. I'm truly sorry for the pain I've caused. If you really mean that, then leave, and never come back. A denizen of the desert, was she? Ah, my king. Apologies you had to witness that. Please, it's quite alright. 'Tis a shameful thing to admit, but today is the first time I've ever set foot in Drakenhold's desert. I suppose I can't blame you for that. As you know, this land is no longer the penal colony it once was. But that doesn't change how the rest of our nation views it. Many who seek a new life outside the desert are met with extreme discrimination, often failing to find work because of it. Most resort to banditry as a means to survive, thus perpetuating the cycle of distrust. My family owes this desert and its people a great debt. It was the kindness of these sands which saw my parents and I, still an infant at the time, survive being stranded in the scorching wilderness. So I'll not stand idly by while the world treats these generous souls as mere criminals and thieves. No, I shall aid them in breaking the chains of hatred and doubt which shackle them. Though try as I might, the nobles of our nation have turned a deaf ear to my unending pleas. I'll accept my brother, you mean? He never has been one to care for public sentiment. Indeed, and owing to my role in Prince Ludwig's royal guard, I was able to reside in the desert once more. I bear an immense respect for these people, my king, for their tenacity and their unity. Thank you, Gloucester. Allow me to express my own views as well. Once we rid this continent of the scourge of Zenoira, I plan to rebuild our nation from the ground up, to forge the steel of Drakenhold anew, stronger and sharper than ever before. In doing so, I wish to unmake the prejudice which has long plagued this desert. And when such a day comes, I would have you guide its people forth. You mean to make me the region's lord? I'd be glad to accept, my king, but after all I've done, I could never deserve to rule even a single town. Then perhaps I shall entrust the matter to the nobles you mentioned prior, the same men who refused to answer your pleas. I understand you feel unprepared, yet I can't claim any different. Even now I struggle to see myself worthy of the crown which rests upon my brow. But fleeing from my duty is not an option, no matter how much I wish to. Same applies to you, Gloucester. Rule this desert with the very ideals you shared with me, and its people will surely accept you once more. I must admit, King Gilbert is rather different from his brother. Though if any is worthy of governing our nation, it would be him. What kind of monster trains in a damn desert? Better just lay low so he can't find me. And hey, no better company than a nice relaxing oasis. So Jeremy. Oh, it's good seeing you, Gloucester. You as well. As I'm certain you're aware, we've much training to do, and no better place to do so than at an oasis. The desert sun brings heightened perspiration, you see, so it's important we always seek to stay hydrated. Not only that, but few things in life are greater than a cold plunge after a hard day's work. You don't say. Alas, the desert chill sets in swiftly come sundown. We must take great care to finish our training before then. Yeah, about that. I've been feeling kind of under the weather today, so I was thinking I might sit this one out. Ah, well, that's all the more reason to partake. After all, they say the quickest way to break a fever is through physical exertion, followed by a cold bath. You got any proof of that? Because to me it sounds like a heap of cow dung. What need is there for proof when the light of conviction guides me? Now come, this excursion shall restore you both body and in mind. Remind me to find a better place to hide next time. What was that? Oh, nothing. Let's get this over with, yeah? Jeremy seems like such an interesting character. Like, it feels like there's a lot of different facets to him. Hey Neo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Jeremy can talk with Gilbert too? Ah, nothing like a good drink to keep the old spirits high. Pardon me, barkeep. I'd like a sample of flagon of your finest mead, if you would. What's a king doing in a rundown little alehouse like this? How else shall I experience the life of a commoner in my charge? Not to mention, I've heard the fare here is quite palatable indeed. All of you march for the liberation, yes? Then worry not, your meals this eve shall come straight from the royal treasury. Now let us drink to a day well won and greater luck in the battles ahead. How am I supposed to relax now? One wrong word in my head will be decorating the walls of Soldraga. Unless, maybe this is just the chance I've been waiting for. Listen, boss, this is your first time here, yeah? How about I show you how it's done? Your name was Jeremy, was it? I would be much obliged, thank you. Alright, first things first. This kind of place is more than about drinking. You gotta eat too. But not with a knife and fork. What do you think this is, one of your fancy feasts? My apologies. The barkeep was kind enough to provide utensils, so I assumed it was only proper to make good use of them. Well, that's what you get for assuming. Slice that cheese any thinner and it might as well not even exist. Ah, our drinks. Most common folk prefer to finish them in a few gulps as possible, yes. In that case, pray for me, friends. I do this in the name of knowledge. Hey, slow down there, boss. You don't gotta... Ah, this tavern is every word as magnificent as I heard. Another round, barkeep. Guess the kid can drink more than I thought. But hey, you might want to take it easy, unless you're looking forward to a pound and headache in the morning. A rightful king shall never fear the pains of tomorrow. Now come, join me, Jeremy. Uh-oh, we got a long night ahead of us. That was kind of an interesting interaction. Oh, they're not done yet. Ah, 'twas truly a finer evening than I can remember. Who could have guessed free drinks would be this nerve-wracking? Maybe next time I'll just slip out the back when I see him coming in. I'm glad that I'm learning all these new things about these characters. Let's do a few more rounds of, tavern. Okay. Then Lagos will get these ones soon. Lex has been stuck with Elaine the whole time, so I want to see what else he could do. Lex and Clive. Ooh, Lex and Tatiana. Lex, Clive, Tatiana. Lex, Clive, Tatiana. Well, Tatiana's not too many. I don't want to bring Elaine because then he's going to get affection for Lex, and I want them to progress normally as I fight. They're actually almost maxed. What about Clive? Where is he? I don't really care about too many of these ones. I mean, maybe Renault. Let's do Radiel, because she's actually with Tatiana in her unit, but I haven't used them enough to talk. Lex, Clive, Tatiana, Radiel. And Galadmir.
Looking to beat the heat, are we? Let me know what you
Well,
need.
this one only gives
Feel free-
This one only gives 80. I don't want that. I was gonna try the different foods, but I want to be efficient with it.
Hey there, you want something to eat? Come back.
This one only gives 80 as well.
Well,
Sort by name. This is an unlikely group.
hope you like it.
Ah, the hour is upon us.
Good.
Would you like more? That was great.
Do come back.
I guess I could have done Lex and Joseph. Or Lex and Sharon. Actually, he has more than I thought. We'll probably do like one stream near the end of this game, where we just do a bunch of reports. I'm not gonna make this a habit of doing this every stream. Hey Clive, you mind lending me your horse for a sec? I would, in fact. The humble steed is an extension of a knight's very spirit, and not something to loan out with a good reason. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. If you'll excuse me the question, Lex. Why do you want it exactly? Well, this is where my family lives, here on Polevia. I was a real handful as a kid, never helped my dad with the fishing. The only thing I ever talked about was becoming a knight. Now I basically am one, thanks to Elaine and Joseph. Sure, it still feels like I'm kind of just along for the ride sometimes, but now that I'm back, I want to show my parents how far I've come since I left. Thing is, I doubt they'll believe a word if I don't have a horse to march in on. And I should hardly think that matters, Lex. Your unwavering dedication to the crown is more than proof of enough of your chivalrous deeds. Come on, I'm begging you. In that case, sit here in front of me. I shall take you to your parents myself. He's gonna ride Lex to his parents on his horse. Yeah, I'll just walk. Think I'll look more like a noblewoman than a knight at that point. Well, wait, the conversation just ends there? Some of them are so much shorter than others. I'm interested in seeing what these two have to talk about. Wait, Tatiana, did you really mean what you said about killing Elaine? I did, yes. But only after I've watched his fanciful ideals crumble to dust in his hands. Unless you mean to strike me down before that happens. Well, I wouldn't. Hey, look out! Bastard. An ambush. Come on, we gotta tell Elaine about this. Why did you stop him? Had you only chosen to let me die, all your worries would have died with me. Like I'd ever let that happen. I mean, yeah, I've got my eye on you, but Elaine brought you on board for a reason. So I'm not gonna just stand around while some bandit sticks a knife in you. That's not what a friend does. Friends now, are we? You're more charitable than I thought. But I assure you, the day will come that you regret ever saving me. Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure you'll change your tune by the time Elaine's done saving Feverith. Believe what you want. And I'll be right beside him until then, watching his every last move. Are you okay, Radiel? I've never seen a bruise this pronounced before. I'm fine, just got kicked by a horse is all. When exactly? Well, about an hour or so ago, I spotted Monica and Clive talking over in town. Given their history, I couldn't help but let out a nice teasing whistle. But in that moment, I sensed something move behind me and turned to see Monica's horse staring me straight in the eyes. I think you can guess what happened next. You have far too much time on your hands, don't you think? It's not like I was looking for them or anything, it's just kinda happened. Spoken like a true sinner. As for me, I can't say I understand your tendency to meddle in the affairs of others. You don't have many friends, do you, Tatiana? This is precisely the kind of meddling I mean. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too rude a question. But neither do I, honestly. Not a lot of people like how direct I am. I was thinking, though, maybe we could be friends, you and me. I'm not sure what part of this conversation would make you believe that's a good idea. Well, I guess you just seem like someone who's not afraid to call me out if I do something wrong. You already did earlier. And would this friendship bring any new responsibilities along with it? None. Just talk to me every once in a while, that's good enough. In that case, return to me the next time you've need of a healer. I look forward to more amusing anecdotes of your injuries, Radiel. You think this is funny, do you? I'll have you know it really hurt. It seems you're not the only one here with a difficult personality. So, Clive is like a mandatory recruit, but Monica isn't. So, would that support be different or unavailable if you don't have Monica in the group. There must be so many like little like changes in the game, like depending on which characters you have, like here and there they had to make, like remember to be like, oh yeah, this character is optional, so I need to make sure this dialogue has an alternate route. It makes sense for like the story mandatory ones, but for all the optional ones, there's a lot of extra stuff, you know? Ah, is it truly you? Lagos? Hasn't anyone taught you not to grab a girl by the shoulder like that? Forgive me. I thought you were Rydia for a moment. You mean my mom? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that's where this would go. I truly am sorry, Rydia. Yet I must say your every feature reminds me of her, even down to the way you stand. Still, it doesn't excuse the uncivilized manner in which I startled you. It's alright, really. I'm curious, though. How did you know my mom? Why, she's the one who taught me the art of the bow. This was years ago, of course. She always used to speak of you with such high praise, you know? A well-mannered child with an almost stoic nature. I only acted like that so I wouldn't worry her. She was just so busy all the time. Yet worry her you did. She could tell you were stifling your own individuality for the sake of her well-being. And she would make the time to train you in the bow, once with each passing moon. Is that why? I was probably too busy despising those sessions to realize. I expect it was the only way she knew to show her love for you. While she was always rather strict with me, I did at times catch sight of the caring mother beneath that mask. And I'm certain she could see you now. She would have nothing but pride for the fine woman you've become in her absence. Even though I'm not a knight. Rydia, please, it was you she loved, not some meaningless title. Yeah, I hope you're right. I'm glad some of them are a bit shorter than others, because it's like, obviously reading is a lot at once, is out loud is tiring. Okay, I want to do just a couple more rounds of this. Travis and Adel haven't had many supports outside of their group. Actually, Travis has moved groups a couple times, so maybe. Oh, Travis can talk to Rydia too? How come Rydia has supports everyone that I'm interested in talking to? Let's do Travis, Aramis, Gilbert, Rydia. How close is he with the lane? Actually, he got pretty close with the lane. I used him with the lane a lot. Travis, Gilbert, Rydia. Travis, Gilbert, Rydia. Actually, I'm interested in Adel with Melisandre. That's an interesting combo. Travis. Let's do Travis, Gilbert, Rydia. Oh, stop talking to him.
Hey there.
And then Adel with Melisandre.
Coming
Might as well use those tickets.
Shall we?
Better have some before it's gone. I would eat here every day if I could.
Come back.
I'm glad these later taverns give much more affection. It's a good thing it's kind of a good thing that I waited. Tell me, Travis, why do you refuse to meet my gaze? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm embarrassed. I'm sure you remember walking in on me and Ren apologizing to each other after we took Soldraga back. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Ludwig and I embraced in a similar way, I'll have you know. I guess that stuff's the same no matter what class you're born into. Indeed, beneath the crown and crest, a king is no different than any other man. Makes it all the more impressive you're running this country all by yourself. Just tracking down my sister was trouble enough for me. Yet, that was no minor task, and Elaine had not been praised for the manner in which you carried it out. I'm proud to call you a citizen of Dragonhold, Travis. I only pray our relations with House Zexhelm may grow even stronger for the days to come. Sounds like we've agreed on that, at least. Oh, and if there's anything we can do for you, just let me know. Same goes for Ren. I actually get the feeling she's starting to like this place again thanks to you. I'm honored to hear that. And I hope with every ounce of my being that one day all of our people may feel the same as her. That was nice. Why does Radiel have conversations with everyone? Mind doing me a little favor, Travis? I need to know the kind of stuff Chloe likes, but I don't want her catching on, no matter what. What do you need me for? Can't you just ask her yourself? Well, I want it to be a surprise. I've heard unexpected shows of appreciation are actually pretty common where she's from. Doesn't change the fact you can handle it on your own. I thought you were good at spying on people. I am, but not when it's someone I know. She'd figure out what I was up to before I even got started. You don't think it would scare her if you showed up with the perfect gift she never even told you she wanted? Last thing I want is to get in the middle of that. She'll understand, I'm sure of it. Oh, and I almost forgot, there's a reward in it for you too. Though don't ask for elf nails, because you won't be getting any. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on it. Anyway, fine. But I want you to get me a book on elven history. I've been looking for one for ages now. Is that so? I didn't think you the reading type. Well, looks can be deceiving. I wonder if Chloe's interests will be as surprising as yours. Maybe something like knife throwing or trapping rabbits. Keep mocking me and I might have to change my mind about this deal of ours. Sorry, just a harmless joke, that's all. I wonder how this one's gonna go. Can I interest you in some flowers, fair knight? Or fresh vegetables picked just this morning? I appreciate the offers, I truly do, but what are you doing still in town, Adel? Our mother is worried sick about you. Sorry, our mother? I should have known not to let you run off alone. We have to get home at once. Melisandre, what's the meaning of this? You needed help, didn't you? And you seemed far too flustered to resolve the situation on your own. I suppose that's fair. Still, why make us out to be siblings? I think it quite obvious, our hair color's almost identical. None would even raise an eyebrow at such a suggestion. Yet judging by your mannerisms, I imagine you don't have any real sisters of your own. Ah, was it that obvious? You're right though, I can't quite act the part of it if I've never actually experienced it. I wonder if this is what it's really like having a sister. How could you even imagine it after such a sickly display? I didn't think it that offensive. That was kind of cute, I wanted to see more. Also, all the rapport conversations in this game have a location, right? Like, we just had one with Clive and Monica, like, just over here. But they're all localized near the towns. Like, there's so many conversations. Imagine if you went through the whole game and you unlocked every single character's rapport conversations, but you didn't go and actually look at them. Your entire map in the towns would just be riddled with hearts. Like, there would probably be like 5 or 6 hearts, like, all like clumped together. Because I don't think they overlap, because they would happen simultaneously, right? But then you would just have like a whole like sea of hearts in like every single town that you go to. That's kind of funny to think about. Let's do one more round. And this round is going to be... I just want conversations with Adel. Or not Adel, Elaine. Because Elaine is always stuck with Lex and Chloe and Scarlet. So he hasn't had a chance to talk to Clive, or Rolf, or Adel. Clive, Rolf, Adel, Tatiana. Actually, no, this is not a good combination because I don't want Clive and Adol to both talk to each other. I need them to develop naturally. Let's do Adol, Rolf, Tatiana. I like Tatiana. She's interesting. Clive, Rolf, Tatiana, Lynn Lagos. These guys don't have supports with each other.
Coming right up.
Ah,
Delightful.
the hour is upon
Are you
us.
not going to eat?
My thanks for the wonderful meal.
Come back.
Wait, actually, I didn't even check who Rolf has reports with. Maybe he had reports with some of those people. Who he does. Oh no, just with Mandarin. And I can't... Wait, I can do this one now. No, I can't. If I may, Clive, how would you feel about joining my royal guard after peace is restored to our land? Joseph has told me much of the groundwork you laid in establishing our liberation. The many moons you and he labored in hopes of one day repelling Zenora's onslaught. Such strength of will would prove invaluable in my service, I'm certain of that. Your Highness, I'm truly honored to hear you utter such praise, and as you may know, I've little left to call my own in this world. No family to speak of, and no retainers to my name. Yet that is precisely why I must return home at the conclusion of this war. To take stewardship of the land my father gave his life to protect. My mother and sister would surely have wanted the same had they only lived to see the day. Very well, I'll not fault you for respecting their wishes. All I ask is you continue to march beside us until that day comes. As if I could ever wish for anything else, I swear it on my very name, Your Highness. And thank you for believing me worthy of a place among your royal guard. 'Tis a badge I shall wear with pride for the rest of my days. It's not you. There. Use some skill, Rolf, to be able to hit your mark from such a great distance. As I would hope for a lifelong hunter, yes. By the way, my prince, would you rather have fowl or boar for dinner? I can't say I have a preference, really. Just pick one, please. Why can't you decide? Ugh. Lex asked me to gather provisions for him, but I find myself struck with an annoying case of decision paralysis. In that case, I suggest we provide him with turkey he just shot. An excellent choice. Thank you, my prince. Hey, you got that meat I asked you for? Indeed I do. A wild turkey from the local forest. Huh, not sure I've ever cooked one of those. You think I'm better off roasting it or tossing it in a stew? Do you mind if I take until morning to think it over? Morning? But I'm supposed to be making dinner tonight. Rolf, is that one of your character traits? Same. I keep forgetting. This one keeps fooling me because I can't do that one now. If you need something from me, I suggest you send a messenger instead. You never know when I might lose my temper and attempt to kill you. Tatiana, you're a healer, you don't have attacks. When we first met, you said you wished to see what ideals I fight for. Yet if you're going to do so, you'll need to observe firsthand how I choose to conduct myself. I would also much prefer not having to avoid you if at all possible, especially considering my own desire to study your work. An amusing thought, but without years of dedicated study, you won't even understand what you're looking at. Indeed, I know how hard you've struggled to reach your current level of expertise, and I wouldn't expect a novice such as I to comprehend your research at first glance. Yet if I don't at least try, I feel strongly I'll never comprehend you either. Grant me that opportunity, Tatiana, please. I swear I'll not get in your way. What a strange man you are. First you decided not to punish my wrongs, and now you refuse to keep your distance, despite the fact I clearly despise you. It's more than just plain tolerance, though. You have a strong will, and a dash of ruthlessness, too. I wonder how will Cornea flourish with you at its helm, and more importantly, how will it fall? I can't say it myself, but that's precisely why you should be observing my every move. Both now and after Fevrith is in its rightful hands once more. Is everything alright, Vanillaware? You seem upset. Ah, it's you. Had you and your army not arrived when you did, I would no doubt be the one with the Divine by now. It was a welcome stroke of luck, yet I'm well aware that a aforesaid future would have little chance of striking again. Hence I was reflecting on that horrible day, hoping to grasp how best to claim victory absent outside assistance. I can see that some of my orders may have arrived too late, but were the orders themselves mistaken to begin with? No, our diminished numbers were surely to blame, though perhaps I should have planned for such an eventuality. There's much to consider if I hope to be adequately prepared for our next battle. Use some strength of heart to be thinking of this while the pain is surely still fresh in your mind. When you've lived as long as I have, you begin to find that pain is nothing but a fleeting sensation. All that remains now is the burning desire to avenge my fallen allies. Might I help you in that pursuit, Vanillaware? That's more than I could possibly ask of you. Even still, I believe together we can balance out the weaknesses in each other's thinking. And I too wish to avoid the needless loss of life as much as possible. Very well, I wouldn't deny the help of a skilled commander such as you. Let us make for the war tent. We can exchange any further ideas over its abundance of old charts and maps. Lead the way, my prince. He may not have the benefit of my boundless years, but he's quite a dependable young man. Let's do the Elaine Adel one, and then whatever other ones occur at the same time, and then we'll call it a day.
Hey there.
So Elaine Adel, and then I like Berengaria, so let's put her in. And I'm actually curious about Mandarin with Oaklease, because they were enemies, and they have a support with each other.
Coming right up.
Delightful.
Are you planning to...
A marvelous meal.
Come back next time you're hungry.
I also don't like how the report list here is ordered based on when people join you, right? So like my list here will be in a different order than someone else's. I wish they just had like a default order. Or at least, is it organized that way? Like you can't sort this list is what I'm trying to say. Well, it's not organized that way, never mind. There is a default order. Okay, I take it back. Surprisingly, Gamel and Mandarin's supports have been very good so far. I wasn't expecting that. He's just the best leader any of us could ever have asked for. Adel, how many report conversations involve you being drunk? That's quite enough eulogizing for an evening, Adel, and perhaps you should consider laying off the ale as well. But you agree with me, don't you? You gotta. I mean, imagine being younger than us and leading a whole army all by yourself. Might sound kind of weird to say, but I'm proud of him, you know. A guy like him's gonna be a great king, I'm sure of it. Down with Zenoira, long live the amazing King Elaine. Adel, please, there can be no telling what enemy soldiers might lie within earshot. Oh, 'tis a fine evening we're having, is it not? Your Highness, what are you doing here? Now this was worth coming to town for. A word, Adel. Please tell me you didn't hear all that, I mean... Seems your penchant for drunken outbursts has finally caught up to you. Forgive me, Your Highness. I'll not touch another drop of ale again, I promise. Calm yourself, Adel. I wasn't planning to scold you. In fact, I'm glad to hear how highly you think of me. Not a bit embarrassed by it. Thank you for saying so, Your Highness. You're lucky he's as generous a man as he is, Adel. Anyone else and you would have been cast from our army entirely. That's kind of cute. Adel's such a loser, you love him so much. No, I don't want him to be a loser. He's cool. The hell is your deal, Elaine? I'm sorry? I don't get it. You're still just a kid, but you're out here leading one of the biggest armies Fevrit's ever seen. And yeah, you've got help, I know. But it's a tough job. That was true even running the tiny little band I used to. So it's almost scary seeing how easy you make it look. Not to mention I was fresh off working for Zenora when you asked me to join you. Why weren't you afraid of me, damn it? I was. And I still am, of a great many things. My lack of experience chief among them. But then I think back to the day that Cornea fell. The look on my mother's face as she bade me flee. In that moment all I could see was the concern she bore for me, not even a hint of fear. And even though I know she was only trying not to worry me, I've long since decided to carry on that spirit. No matter what terror I might feel, my army shall never know a trace of it. Huh, makes sense to me. But keep yourself strung too taut and you're likely just snap in half. So yeah, I'll be here if you ever need to talk. You have my thanks, Berengaria. She's so cool. If I may, Mandarin, I saw you giving your food to a child in town earlier. Oh yeah? And what of it? I suppose I'm merely wondering why. Will you not go hungry with less to eat? I only ever turned to thieving for Gamel's sake, you know? Not like I had much choice either way, growing up as poor as I did. Every night I'd sleep out in a field just like this one, choke down grass to keep my stomach from screaming at me. Once in a while, I'd get travelers stopping by to tear off some of their bread for me. I always thought it was the damnedest thing, so I made a promise to myself. If I end up surviving past childhood, I was going to do for other people what those travelers did for me. I understand your reasoning, Mandarin, yet I can't agree with it, not if it means you're going to hinder your own well-being. Should have known you'd lecture me for this. But I'm telling you, I'm fine. If worst comes to worst, there's always the grass. Then we feast together, if that's your answer. My meal can go to a child in town as well. You've got to be kidding me. This is no joke. One day soon I shall be king of this nation, and once I am, I promise to never let my subjects go hungry again. Yet, 'tis only by knowing the bitter taste of grass myself I could truly understand their pain. Never thought I'd hear words like that coming out of Prince's mouth. But I guess I didn't think you'd ask me to join your army either. You're a pretty good guy, you know? Thank you for saying so. In any case, which varieties of grass are safe to eat? Well, there's one thing you want to look out for. It's the ones covered in poop. Those two really out there touching grass to a new level. It is rather strange we first met in Cornea, Oglis. Angels such as yourself are almost never seen outside Albion, if I understand correctly. You do. Then what was your reason for leaving, if you don't mind me asking? Ever since I was a young girl, I couldn't wait to be rid of my home. Thus, when the opportunity arose to work for the Orthodoxy, I took it, and traveled the world's churches under orders from our pontifex. Despite my relative inexperience, everyone met my arrival with such incredible warmth. None more so than Sharon, with whom I quickly became remarkably close. Yet that cheer turned to despair upon my return to Albion. As I told my parents of my newfound friend, they greeted the news not with joy but with anger. Berated me for ever presuming to make company with a human. I failed to understand, was the very pontifex they revered not the same race as she? Then the basis for which you fled your home was to be free of the intolerance my parents espoused. Long had they warned me of the dangers of humankind, but I simply couldn't bring myself to share in their bigotry. Though it was only after their condemnation of Sharon I finally decided to sever ties. At which point I returned to Ronmore to live in the manner I believed in. That must have been a difficult decision to make, Oakleys. Even if you felt it to be a warranted one. It was. Of course it was. But I knew if I stayed, I would merely be subjected to more of their despicable slander. While Sharon cared not for a person's race or upbringing, and would gladly welcome any who arrived at her door. It is her greatest virtue, Elaine, and a fatal weakness should it result in her being taken hostage again. Which is why I must always stay at her side, to excise the buds of her doubts before they ever blossom into full-grown roses. I'm more than certain you'll do just that, Oakleys. Oakleys and Sharon is also a really cute pairing. Wait, the order that the characters are on here on this list are different than the order they're on this list. Oh, can she not do her Mandarin one yet? Oh, never mind. I guess that one we'll have to wait for later. Oh, she can talk to Tatiana too. That's interesting. The next time on Dragon Ball Z, we will head into Pistorius. However, Paper Mario 2 comes out tomorrow, so we'll be playing that for like the next week before we come back to Unicorn Overlord. Which I'm excited for Paper Mario, but I'm also really enjoying Unicorn Overlord, so... but I'm glad I was able to get both Dragonhold and Elheim done before we switched games again, instead of just Dragonhold. I'm also glad we all got to do a bunch of reports today, because a lot of these characters have a lot of personality and traits that I didn't really know much about before, because we only have their squads that we keep... You know, I don't really change around the squads right now, so... It's nice to actually see that the characters have a little bit more depth, and I'm enjoying some of the fun conversations, as well as the ones where I learned stuff about the characters. I think today's battle against Alcina was also pretty fun. A different mechanic, but also not something that was like extraordinarily difficult either. Plus, the fact that we're getting, you know, I have pretty much all my most used characters promoted now. I'm working on getting my squads up to 5 persons each, which will help with all the report conversations. The report conversations seem to be making good progress as well. Once I get a full squad of people with all their supports at max, then I can start mixing up the squads again, which is nice. And then of course we have access to the marriage system now, which we're not going to do just yet. But it's interesting that it's available now as well. I'm interested in seeing Pistorius too, because I know their Beastman classes look kind of fun to play. The Angel classes also look fun as well, so I'm looking forward to both of those. Yeah, thank you so much for coming by, everyone. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have been enjoying Unicorn Overlord as well as I have. Let's jump in on Heropon. They're doing some more art right now. Let's go say hi to them, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door Remake. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye, Froggy friends.